Good morning, Soldier Boy. Soldier Boy here. Starting to say my own name already. That's not a good start, is it? Good morning, Soldier Boy here, and welcome back to Genshin Impact as we look to continue our journey through the game. Last stream, we were focused on trying to unlock the next Archon Quest. To do so, we had to finish a story mission, which we did. But we have a new story mission to do today, unless there are events ongoing. But I don't think there will be, because I believe there is a Genshin Impact update this evening. Kind of the reason why I did the morning stream on Tuesday, because I know the updates generally hit on a Tuesday evening for me. So I kind of allowed for that by doing this. We have a little bit later start, only because I've got appointments and things, and a little bit of an earlier finish. But we've got 2.5 hours to see how much we can get done. As I say, if we can do the story mission for the Archon Quest, that's kind of my aim, because it then means we can look at the next Archon Quest next time we are live with Genshin Impact. We have got enough Prima Gems for wishes as well. I've been working on those away from stream by grabbing the box of marbles. So that's helped us get enough Prima Gems for 10 wishes this morning. So we'll be having a look at those in about an hour. I don't want to do the wishes first thing. We'll hold off and do them in about an hour's time. I think this is the last wish on the current banner. I looked at things as well if there's an update today. Which I believe there is. I may be wrong on my timings, I'm not sure. To double check that. But I hope your week is going well. If you joined us yesterday for God of War, you'll know we finished the main story. We are live with God of War this evening. The plan this evening is to carry on. I had a look at the trophies. It seems doable for a platinum. It doesn't seem like it's going to take forever. The Valkyries are the only thing that's going to cause an issue. But I'm sure we'll survive as much as we can. Simo, good morning. How are you? You are very early this morning. We're starting late, to be fair. But it's as scheduled, but later than normal. We got 6. Oh, wow. Okay, we may have enough for 20 wishes then. Let me just check sound. Yeah, cool. Yeah, we may have enough for 20 wishes. Let's go in and have a look. I did get your codes the other day, Simmer, and got the Prima Gems from them as well, so that was really helpful. Thank you for that. The box of marbles, the guy that was there, I've been logging in daily to get those as well. So let's go to mailbox first then. Oh, we have... there's a new event there. Partner Awards 2022 Grand Winner. They're giving out 800 Prima Gems from the 4th of December to the 7th of December. So you'll get another 200 tomorrow according to that. This is for Genshin Impact winning the award for continuous game, I think it was, or continuous multiplayer, something like that. So there'll be another 200 Prima Gems tomorrow as well, from what that says. Let's have a quick look. Oh, there's no battle pass. So there's nothing new going on. All the events are finished. We did what we could. The 4 hours time, the banner's finished. So we have got enough. Let me work this out. I don't think we've got enough for 20 wishes. So 100 wishes is 1,600. 10 wishes, sorry, not 100. And then if we minus off 160, 160, 160, 2,700 is needed for 20 wishes. We're going to be just short of 20 wishes. But we can do 10 wishes on that banner, and then we'll probably be able to get some more from the shop as well. I think Stardust Exchange, I've got 2 more we can gain here as well. So we'll be just short. But our next Genshin Impact stream later on this week, we'll be able to do hopefully another 10 wishes on the new banner. The banners run out, Simmer, in 5 hours time. So 9 in the morning now for me. So 5 hours would be 2 o'clock this afternoon for UK. Because there's only 4 hours 57 minutes left. So they actually finish soon. They finish this afternoon. But yeah, our next Genshin Impact stream, evening stream, we should be close enough to do 10 wishes on the new banner. But that's what we've got to decide. Do we hold off on doing 10 wishes today and have potentially 20 wishes on the new banner come the next stream, which is Thursday evening? What do we think? That's the question. Now, in terms of today, we started this. We want to do the unexpected guest, but to do this, we need to finish Taurus Iracundus Chapter 1, which is what we set up. We did the first. There was 2 quests we needed to finish to start the next Archon Quest. We did one of them in the last stream. Today, we're looking at the second one, which is Rise Up Golden Soul. Catherine informs you that the only named Arataki Itto has absconded after committing a misdeed. You ask around in the city as to his whereabouts. Oh, maintenance as well. Yes, good point. So actually, we'll have enough for 20 wishes on the new banner if we don't wish today. So what do we think? Wish today or don't wish today? That's the question. I do say you keep 10 for next banner. But do we keep 20 wishes for next banner? So instead of wishing 10 today, we just hold off. Xiao kind of likes his new support. Oh, really? Okay, that's interesting. Right, this is where we're heading for this quest. We've got to try and talk to the locals to find out what's going on with Itto. And this, once we finish this will open up the next Archon Quest, which is what we're trying to achieve. I want to make sure all the main story stuff is done before we start looking at side quests and stuff like that, exploration. Depends on what you want. Yeah, I don't know. We don't normally save Prima Gems.
Word is he did something monumentally stupid, then ran off before they could catch him. And to be completely honest, I was a little surprised when I first heard it. Okay, well, I mean, not that surprised.
And 20 wishes is quite a good amount to do in one shot.
No, not exactly. He's just very overbearing in everything he does. Big and brash and always making a ruckus. So, on the one hand, he's a larger-than-life kind of guy.
Won't change most of weapons.
But on the other hand, he's emotionally volatile. When he's in a good mood, he's as high as a kite. But when he gets upset, he gets completely enraged. I don't personally see him as a bad guy, but I guess I wouldn't put it past him to get all riled up and lose control.
What is he usually up to?
You know, I'm afraid that I'm not too sure myself. I keep a pretty good eye on what's happening in the city, and as far as I can tell, he just idles the days away. When someone asks for it, he's willing to lend a helping hand, but other than that, he's just out making a scene with the kids on the street or his gang. If I had to guess, his lack of income finally drove him to do something more drastic to make ends meet.
Is it just Paimon, or is this Itto fellow starting to sound pretty weird?
I'm afraid that I don't have much else to tell you. He tends to spend his time with people a little more lively than myself. Perhaps you could try asking around some more.
The 2 other people who asked, they're nearby. Just want to get the name of this quest up so I can actually put it in what I want to do. Taurus Iracundus. That's why I spelled it wrong. There we go. So I just thought I'd put it in the actual title. So there are 2 more people to ask. As I say, this quest will enable us to do the next Archon. Have good carries, you don't need anyone else. So what do you reckon? Save 20 then for next stream, which will be Thursday. The new banner. I take it you know who the new banner is, do you?
Arataki Itto?
Free through the wish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard about that whole
you know,
thing.
I'm like, we don't have anyone.
I
need to use more characters, but we need to level them up more.
Never do anything so
I don't want to grind for it, which obviously is an issue.
How can you be so sure? Is he really as trustworthy as all that?
No, perhaps you misunderstand me. When I said he could never do anything dastardly, I meant he literally doesn't have what it takes.
You already know the next 2 banners. Nice. Who are they then? You mean he's not strong enough?
Maybe a story will explain it better. So, he used to spend a lot of time playing rock, paper, scissors and hide and seek with the kids on the streets. Kids, being kids, aren't exactly the most difficult to outsmart. I'm sure you can see what I'm getting at here. He used to lose
Half
all
and
the
third
time.
one. How do you
Sometimes
How do you
catastrophically.
get so far ahead of the information?
On purpose, though, right?
Obviously, I don't look anything
No,
up,
not at
but
all. The one
do
time
they
I saw
always
him
put that
win,
information
he
out there
started
then, do they?
jumping around and yelling, "I won! I finally won! I'm unbeatable!" And so on. Then he took the kid's candy as his prize and ate it right there in front of him.
Ugh, that's just plain wrong.
He did take it way too far that time. The poor kid started crying, so I stepped in and gave Itto a scolding. He was pretty quick to admit that he was fully in the wrong, and it wasn't long before the kid had stopped crying and was laughing and playing again as if nothing had ever happened. In fact, the children quite like playing with him because he's always serious about the stakes and never throws
So
a
he never
game
lets
on
them win,
purpose.
basically.
So, I suppose what I'm trying to say is a guy who can't even beat kids at a children's game really going to be capable of these kinds of diabolical deeds?
Basidu, good morning, how are you? I think I understand your point now.
Huh. He doesn't sound like a bad guy at all. In fact, he kind of sounds like a man of integrity.
Yes, my thoughts exactly. Still, the Tenryou Commission's evidence against him is supposed to be irrefutable. So, I'm not trying to condone his actions or anything. If he really has messed up big time, then he should face the consequences just like anyone else.
Thanks for the info. We'll keep asking around.
One more person to talk to, and then hopefully we can go and find Itto, wherever he is.
Arataki Itto.
Thanks for the like, brother. Much appreciated.
Of course I know him. We've been trying to apprehend him recently. We know he's already left Inazuma City, but with no clues to follow, we have no choice but to commission others for help, including the Adventurers Guild.
Catherine says that Arataki Itto hasn't done anything seriously bad before, so it seems pretty strange. Paimon's curious. Is there any evidence of all this stuff he's accused of?
Yes, of course. Otherwise, we'd never have put so many people on the case. For starters, most thieves will try to devise a way to conceal their identity, but for an Oni, the horns are a dead giveaway. I mean, the whole city could have recognized it was him.
So how do you know it wasn't a different one?
At first,
Different
he
Oni,
was just
sorry.
one of our suspects, but when we went to investigate, he personally confessed to everything and started trying to provoke the officers. What's most frustrating is that he then managed to escape along with his entire gang. He must have been planning the whole thing right from the start.
Did he have a motive?
Of course he did. Whether material or psychological, there is plenty of evidence either way. He's never had a Mora to his name his entire life, and he's never kept down a real job. Word is that he also takes care of someone in his gang, and that the burden of it takes quite the toll on him. After scrounging for a living all these years, maybe he thought that being the bad guy would be an easier ride. As for his psychological motives, it's a bit embarrassing to talk about, but we confiscated his vision during the Vision Hunt Decree.
Ah, so that's what his motive is then, because they confiscated his vision. So he was exacting revenge on the Tenryou Commission.
At the time, Arataki Itto put up quite a fight. It took a huge amount of manpower and resources, and in the end we had to enlist the help of Kujo Sara to finally secure his vision. The Vision Hunt was a mistake, but we never expected that he would go to such extreme lengths to take revenge on us.
He does sound a little unstable, just like people have been saying.
The motive seems solid enough.
If the two of you are able to capture Arataki Itto, please bring him straight here.
I've
We'll
got a
handle
feeling
him
this
from
story quest is going to take a turn.
Thanks for all the info.
So although they're saying this guy's done a massive amount wrong, I've got a feeling
Too bad we still
once
don't
we
know
find
where
him,
he could have run off to. We already got word on the street, so maybe it's time to talk to a real
yeah, once
specialist.
we find him, I'm guessing
Paimon
it won't
remembers
all
that
be as
there's a
simple as it first
detective
seems.
agency here in Inazuma.
Right, we have an issue.
Maybe we can try asking there.
It says that the person we need to speak to is busy. We can't carry this on because the Omni ubiquitic, I can't say the name, the one with the net here, we need to sort of Sango for that. So we need to go and do this first to enable us to be able to continue this, and we want to continue this because this opens up the next Archon Quest. So we need to speak to Sango for the Unquitity net. I can't say it. The net. Anyway, and then hopefully this will open up the next one. I'm hoping. What's wrong? Hello there, traveller. Do you still remember the Ubiquity net by any chance? After we settled the previous incident, I explained all that happened to a friend of mine. Her name is Wakamurasaki, and she calls herself a designer. So I was quite inspired by the manner in which she used the net. So she's been badgering me this whole time to help her look up a new techniques with which she could continue modifying the net. I'm going to say net, because I can't keep saying the same word that I can't say. Couldn't deal with all that nagging, so I did find her something new in the ancient collection of mine. If the fancy takes you, traveller, go to her place. If I don't miss my guess, she's probably finished the modifications by now. Right, I'm hoping that's now allowed us to do... That's the problem with controller on PS5. When you try and access missions, it doesn't always do it when you want it to. Right, have we now... No, we still can't do it. Okay, so we're going to have to continue this mission before we can access what we want to do. It's a little bit annoying, but we haven't got a choice. I want to try and work my way through, get all the Archon Quest done, then all the other stuff. Then we've got side mission exploration. I want to try and, keep on top of it all as much as possible. Rather than just not having a plan. Normally when we stream Genshin, I don't really have a plan. We look at events. If there's an event going on, we follow that. If there's nothing else, we just pick a mission to do. I'm trying to get more of an order to what we want to achieve. Hello there, are you Wakamurasaki? That's me, what you need? Well, I'm here about the net. Oh, are you? Ah, I remember now. You must be that traveller. Sango told me about you. The way in which you operate the net was truly impressive. Inspiring, in fact. I've heard that you've been modifying it. Aye, that's right. Sango took an all-new Ommu technique for me and all. I used that technique to modify this net once again, and I named this new model the OmniNet. According to Sango, this technique is able to retain the essence of living creatures before using certain objects as media to recreate the shape of that living being. Tsushima says the utmost achievement of such an Omni-Yuju technique is to recreate a human essence. Such essences can answer questions and will never lie. I must say that such a technique would be unbelievable to help a detective like Sango. You know what? I actually think that's why she told me about that technique and allowed me to make the changes to the net. But don't you go around telling anyone that. I'm only telling you because you and Sango are friends, alright? Were your modifications successful? Not yet. No matter how I modify it, this net can only be used to recreate the essences of small creatures. It has no effect on humans whatsoever. You know what, traveller? Take this net with you. Who knows? Seeing you in action might give me inspiration again. Here, take it with you. Remember, it's the OmniNet now, not just the net. Go on then. Go catch a few little animals, test it out. Okay. We have got a new gadget. So the OmniNet capture and detain the essence of small animals in the open world. Afterward, you may use the net as a medium to recreate their forms. Animals so recreated may be placed inside your pot. Unfortunately, the modifications to the OmniNet still have some room for improvement. There are some little critters who cannot be recreated using the net. Animals that can be captured in the net will be marked out a net symbol in the archive. Okay, I think we've now unlocked the quest we were trying to do. Yes, so that's now locked. It's a bit confusing, but it's locked that mission now. And we can head back to this one, because Sango is now available to talk to. It's all very confusing, admittedly. But this is one we want to focus on, as this unlocks the Archon Quest. And I won't need to speak for them at the minute, because they should speak for themselves now as part of this one. Let's speak to Sango.
Hello! We'd like to ask some questions about Arataki Itto.
Oh, him again. Sure. I have answers. We've already done some investigating for the Tenryou Commission. But first, do you have enough Moro to cover the fee? I've heard all about your travels. After everything you've been through, I'm sure you understand the way these sorts of things work.
How much more are we talking about here?
A one-off payment of 397,000 Mora, up front. Plus a further 5% of your adventure's guild remuneration as my commission.
397,000 Mora.
If
Admittedly, we've
Arataki Itto
got
is
millions.
successfully caught and brought to justice.
Whoa! That's crazy expensive!
Yeah, that's
How
expensive.
did you even come up with the price that high?
Hold on. I wasn't finished. It just so happens the initial fee has already been paid in full by the Tenryou Commission. All you'll need to pay is the small commission fee.
The commission fee.
And, as for that amount, I'll settle things with the Adventurers Guild once we have Itto. So, from the way I see it, you guys are getting a pretty nice deal.
So we don't have to pay a penny at least.
Now then, to give you the full picture in this case, we must first recount a well-known Inazuman fairy tale.
I love when they do these. These little bits are brilliant.
A long time ago, in a village lost to time, there lived a Crimson Oni and a Blue Oni. They were the best of friends. The Crimson Oni looked fierce, but was gentle like the humans. The Blue Oni looked human, but was reclusive, like an Oni. The Crimson Oni wished to befriend the humans, but they were scared and threw beans at him whenever he came near. So the Blue Oni said to the Crimson Oni,
Akka, I'll cause trouble in the village. You'll come and stop me. Then the humans will accept you.
As planned, the Crimson Oni chased the Blue Oni away. The Crimson Oni's deeds spread throughout the land, and people finally accepted him. But when the Crimson Oni went to tell the Blue Oni the good news, he was gone and left only a letter behind.
I went traveling. Don't come find me or they'll treat you as a naughty little Oni. But don't worry about me. No matter where I go, we'll always be friends.
Thank you for the like, that was much appreciated.
That's it? What about the little Blue Oni? Whatever happened to him?
I suppose the Blue Oni simply disappeared, never to be seen again. Only the Crimson Oni remain now.
Sounds like there's a bit of discrimination against them, wasn't there, really?
What? The Blue Oni was just an innocent little kid!
Does this story have anything to do with the situation at hand?
Of course it does. Otherwise, I wouldn't go through all the trouble of telling it. One interpretation is that the story is actually broadly based on historical events and that Arataki Itto is, in fact, a descendant of the Crimson Oni. What I'm trying to tell you is that the Oni have sacrificed a lot in the past in order to finally integrate themselves into human society. But there are still some volatile personality traits in the Oni bloodline. Every generation of Oni inherits these traits. So while Arataki Itto has never been known to commit a wrongful act in the past, can we ever completely rule out the possibility of him one day allowing this side of him to take over?
But how could he do that? After the Blue Oni's sacrifice? That would be such a betrayal!
That's a very old story. Nobody knows how long it's been since the Blue Oni disappeared. We can only assume that they have long since died out, in which case, it would be quite a stretch to say it still counts as a betrayal at this point. Besides, the suspect has already confessed. What is there left to discuss? According to my investigation, he was headed southwest. I would bet he's already made it to Yashiori Island by now. The Tenryou Commission is unable to enter territory controlled by Sangonomiya troops. No doubt that's the reason Arataki Itto chose to flee
So
in that
that's a rough
direction.
place that he's gone towards. I understand that. Thanks for all the information.
Don't mention it. I'm just doing my duty.
So we think we know where he headed towards.
Paimon still has a question. If Arataki Itto has given in to his bad side, won't that mean he's extra mean and violent now?
I could only assume so. Judging from his previous bouts, he is a skilled fighter with a lot of brute strength. Whether or not you'll be able to handle him, that I do not know.
Okay.
So we could have a fight on our hands when we do finally find him then.
People throwing beans at Oni.
Yeah, why the beans?
That?
Ah, yes. Now that you mention it, I seem to recall that Arataki Itto is allergic to beans.
Allergic to beans.
In
Okay.
fact, all Oni will avoid beans, but especially Itto. I heard that just touching a bean is enough to incapacitate him.
Well, that's the way of taking
If
him
you
down
could
then, at
weaken him a
least.
bit by triggering his allergies, perhaps he'd have better luck subduing him.
Seems like our only option.
Right. Knowing our target's weakness will make things a whole lot easier.
Gotta use weaknesses
It
against
just
them.
so happens that I have a bag of beans right here. I was planning to use them to make some porridge, but I think
You
you will
don't need
find a better
porridge.
use for them.
It's fine. We'll take the
Of
beans.
course, I will charge the Adventurers Guild a fair and reasonable rate for the beans.
Charge the Adventurers Guild for the beans.
But also, thanks!
Okay.
Let's head to Yashiri Island and start
Yashiri
looking for
Island
Itto.
is where we're going next to try and look for Itto. We've got a bag of beans.
Please speak to President Song.
Right.
I'm just...
We probably need a heal. Can we heal on the island we're heading to? Yeah. No, yes, we can. We can heal there. I'm just looking at what else is around us there. We haven't got a fast travel point nearby. This one is the closest. We need to kind of grab that one as we go past, I think, and then we can do that. Would be my guess. Let's go and quickly heal first. We're not low on health, but I just thought we'd have a look. While we're here, we'll just quickly check the statue. I don't think we can upgrade it, but at least we can check. We've got 2 and we need 18. It's always worth a check. You never know when you're able to upgrade it. So if we head to here, my thinking is we're going to head... Ignore that down there, because I'm pretty sure we're not able to beat it. I don't know, what is that one actually? That's a serpent's head. Autonomous humanoid swordsman. Ah, do you know what? We're here, let's give it a go. We're heading to where we go, and we can go and heal afterwards if need be. We've not tried it. I think it's... Let's give it a go. It's not something we've done. So I think let's give it a go. We may be absolutely horrendous up against it. We may be really good, I'm not sure.
Adventure time! Get out of here!
But we've not tried taking it on before, so let's give it a go.
Evil conquering! Worthless!
If we die, we die. If we get a few rewards from it, bonus. We'll see what happens. As I say, I don't think we've done it before. Ah, that was a hit and a half.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Get out of here!
Scatter! Germinate!
Right, we are doing some damage. Try and get that to do damage quickly as well, and it is working. Oh, we just lost Beidou. There was always that chance we'd lose someone.
Off we go!
We're doing damage. Not brilliant damage, but it's some damage. And I don't think I'm pretty sure we haven't faced this guy before.
Worthless. Worthless.
Oh, we lost Xiao. I do need a heal badly. What I'm gonna do is bring Beidou back as well. She got a game. She didn't last very long, did she? I knew it'd be a tough fight, but I didn't think it'd be, we'd lose Beidou that quickly, to be fair.
Adventure
Trying to stay away from that.
Get out of here! Off we go!
I thought Beidou would
Adventure
be a
time.
good one to use, because obviously it is raining.
Off we go!
We're doing a bit of damage.
Spring forth!
But not a massive amount.
Propagate!
Adventure time!
Need to heal.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Right, Bennett. Bennett healing at least. I don't think we can bring him back yet. We've got to hold off there. Traveller healing. Traveller's not healing for some reason. Yeah, we're not doing a massive amount of damage. As we've lost the Traveller now. Yeah, no worries, Luna. I know you don't. I know it's not your thing. Right, we're gonna have to. I don't think. Hang on, let's check food. I'm not. We can't bring anyone back. I think we're down. I think we're out. We can increase. I need 35 seconds to bring someone back. If we can survive, it would be ideal. So we put that on. We'll put that on. How are we healing wise?
Adventure time.
Okay, we need to hold out for 35 seconds so we can bring someone back.
Off we go.
Whether we'll survive, I don't know. 25 seconds.
Adventure time.
We did just think we'd give this one a go and see what happened. We didn't know if we'd be able to do it or not.
Get out of here.
And it's
Don't
looking
worry,
like we did.
I got this.
It's going to be tricky. I need to heal urgently.
Off we go. This is just.
Yeah, well, we're down. We gave it a go. We tried. We failed. It's all good. We just wanted to give it a go and see if we could beat it. Let's quickly go on a heal and then we'll carry on with what we're doing. It was worth a look. I kind of want to give it one more go. We may do it. Let's give it one more go. You never know. We have got our attack bonus on and our defense bonus now. So it is doable. We just need to be a bit more careful. But thank you, Luna, for dropping by. Much appreciated. Obviously, we don't know what his weaknesses are. Bennett there being hit quite quickly. We are doing some damage, like I say, but he's definitely not an easy guy to beat. We have to dodge his attacks as much as possible. That shield there for Beidou helps a lot there.
Scatter.
And obviously Bennett, we need to get his healing full if we can, which we've just done. Obviously save it until we need it. Watch out for his attacks. I think we're definitely doing better this time than we were last time. Obviously that hit didn't help. Where was it?
Propagate.
Oh, Traveler's in trouble. Right, let's heal let's heal people, I think.
Off we go.
Trying to get the Traveller healed down, didn't quite manage it.
Lament.
We've done more damage than him previously, at least.
Worthless.
That's something. Oh, we just lost Zhao. Bring Zhao back. We lost the Traveller there. Right, we need healing. So we'll have a gain in a second.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Oh. Just as we heal the Traveller, he gets hit again. We need to heal Zhao as well if we can. No, Zhao's down in second time. That's Zhao gone. We won't get him back for a little while.
Ha! Power that ended Python. Scatter.
So we've got him down a little bit. We're not doing brilliantly, I will say. We're surviving. And this was always a chance we wouldn't do well against him. We just wanted to give it a go and see what happened. But he's kind of left the area where we need him, to be fair. We wanted him in here so he could take damage. He's a little bit outside. Trying to encourage him to come towards us, but he didn't want to know that.
Propagate. Going in.
Okay, we have got healing back on.
Get out of here.
We've got a little bit of healing in there, not a massive amount. Diajik, good morning, how are you? Dropping in to say hi. Nice to see you, Diajik, hope you're well. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't say we're doing well here. Oh, we lost Bennett. Our healer is now gone.
Scatter!
I just think maybe we're just not strong enough to take him on. As it stands.
Propagate!
Can't get away. We nearly lost the Traveller as well there.
To ashes!
The Traveller's gone. Oh no, the Traveller's still in. We are about to lose him though, I think. Remember, we haven't got Bennett to heal, that's the problem now. Yeah, we're down. Okay. I think we can safely say we can't win that fight. Let's go off and heal and focus on the mission we're focused on instead. But yeah, how are you this morning, Diajik? There we go, all healed. Let's head to where we want to head to then. We're just not quite strong enough to take on the head at this point. I'm sure we'll be strong enough soon. Okay, there is a temple we need to unlock nearby because that would enable us to have a fast travel point. I believe it's the other side or over here. I don't know if I've got a key. We need to check if we've got a key. Because there is a depths thing there. If we've got a key for that, that would be ideal. Because there'll be some decent rewards from that at least. Deadpool Alonso, good morning, how are you? I'm not too bad, thank you. Not too bad. I've got appointments this afternoon, which I'm not majorly looking forward to. They're going to be horrible as always. Other than that, I'm okay. Have we got a key? We don't. That's annoying. We don't have a Shrine of Depths key. I never know if we have one, so it's worth checking every now and then. My... Deadpool Alonso, if you want to add me, my UID is in the bottom right corner of the screen. Feel free to add me. We don't do much multiplayer, to be fair. But yeah, it's there if you want it. Okay, I think the actual point we're looking for is up here. Let our stamina recharge. Thanks for the like, it was much appreciated. So if we get this fast travel point, at least it enables us to get to this bit of the island a little bit easier. And as I say, we're looking for Arataki Itto, because that opens up the next Archon Quest. Is what we're trying to aim for. Right. Where is... meant to be here, according to this. So somewhere here is meant to be, literally where we're standing, is meant to be the fast travel point we can unlock. But I can't see it. Right, Itto's meant to be here, so we might as well focus on him, I think. We could use Elemental Sight to help track him down, actually, that's a good shout. If I find one.
Let's see where they lead.
Where did you see footprints? I didn't see them. There's a lost text as well. What's the lost text? My head hurts badly, especially at night. I feel like my head is going to explode. I can't read it quick enough, to be fair. I could stop the autoplay. Right. Paimon says we can see the footprints. I couldn't. So let's have a look again. Ah, over here. There we go.
There's a camp here, but nothing stands out as particularly noteworthy.
There's a footprint, so we're meant to be following. Footprint's still heading down.
There are more footprints here. He should be just up ahead.
Thanks for the like, that was much appreciated. Right, where is Arataki Itto?
Wait, could that be him? Is that Arataki Itto?
Ah, there's someone there.
He doesn't seem to be looking this way. Perfect. Let's try the beans Detective Sango gave us. It'll save a lot of hassle if we can avoid a fight.
Paimon's got a point. I suppose we should use the weakness. Especially if he's meant to be as strong as they say. Circle to crouch. And then we've got to throw the beans. I can't actually see where we're aiming. I don't think I was anywhere near, to be fair. Let's try that again, shall we?
Beans.
There we go, we got the beans. That is Arataki Itto as well. That's who we're after. I bet it's not as straightforward as everyone else made out, is it?
Are you okay? What should we do? Paimon didn't think he'd react this badly.
Don't be alarmed. It's just my my allergies acting up. I've got it under control. It's all right. I got this. I just gotta tough it out. I can take it. I can take it. Who am I kidding? I gotta catch my breath here. Whatever it is you want, it's gonna have to wait. I need a moment.
Well, the beans have a very bad effect on him then. After resting for a long while, I missed the rest of it.
Need a moment. Woo, that's better. That sure took a lot out of me, though. Hey, why'd you have to be so mean, huh? Surprise attacking me like that.
You can never be too careful when dealing with a fugitive.
Oh, I get it. So you're here to bring me in. How in the world did you find me all the way out here? Well, whatever. If you think I'm going back with you, you can forget it. I'd walk away if I were you. I pack a mean punch, you know. I don't want to hurt any regular folks like you.
I wouldn't quite say we're regular folk.
Pretty big talk considering all the beans we have.
You're the one behind the robbery and the missing people, aren't you?
Yep, that's right. Me. All by myself.
He's
Nobody
protecting
else.
people, isn't he?
As
Yeah,
boss
straight
of the
away you know he's
Arataki
protecting
gang,
someone.
I gotta nab a little food and drink when we're running low. That's only natural, right?
Yeah, but nabbing people? That's taking it a bit far, don't you think?
Not when their families will pay good Mora to see them again. Easy pickings.
Yeah, I think
And the
he's
extra Mora
trying to
means
give
I
an extra
can,
confidence that isn't really there.
Give some to my gang to spend on themselves.
Questionable reasoning
Hey,
there.
what's with all the questions? Like I said, I'm not going back with you, so stop wasting everybody's time.
There's definitely more to his
Wait,
story,
mister.
isn't there?
We've accepted a commission to bring you back.
What did you say, little one? Go on. Say it to my face.
Mostly he took
Mostly
the
he.
commission to bring you back.
Show some backbone, Paimon.
Looks like you aren't gonna let this drop. In that case, we...
Uncle Itto! Don't run now. Careful or you'll fall.
What's taking you so long? You said we were gonna have a beetle fight today. Come on,
I knew there was something more to it. It wasn't as simple as him having a gang and doing his bad things.
That's right. Still going ahead. But you see, I've been out here for ages, and I still can't find a beetle that I like. So just give Uncle Itto a little more time, okay?
Huh? Who are they? Are they your friends?
Yeah, that's right. I told them not to come, but what can I say? They were just too worried about me.
It's definitely not what he
Because of
claims.
a little thing called, prestige. Yeah, because of all the
Prestige, really?
prestige Uncle Itto has.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Come on, just play along. Leave the kid out of this.
Uncle Itto, you don't look so good. You look like you're about to fall over.
That's because Uncle Itto bumped his noggin on a tree branch while looking for a beetle. Uh-oh. It's all good, though. These horns are rock solid.
Okay, if you say so. Granny and I will keep heading back now. Don't be too long.
So that's who he's obviously
Yep,
protecting
I'll
and
be
looking
right
after.
there. Hope you're ready to lose today.
Who were those people?
The old lady was Granny Oni. She's the one who took me in and raised me. And the kid's name is Daisuke. I took him in just a while back. They're both like family to me. They escaped with me out this way, along with my boys from the Arataki gang. If I didn't bring them with me, the Tenryou Commission would be knocking on their doors for sure.
I had no idea you were so caring towards others.
Right. But if you care about them so much, then you shouldn't have done all that stuff that made them worry about you in the first place.
Listen, how about we make a deal? You two let me go wrap things up with Daisuke, and once we're done battling beetles, the two of us will settle things with a duel. If you win, I'll come quietly. You can take me back to Inazuma City, and you won't hear a peep out of me. Why? Because I'm an Oni of my word. I'll just tell little Daisuke that my friends and I need to step outside for a moment. That way you won't worry. Cool?
What should we do? There is the kid to
I think we've got to make the deal, haven't we? Alright, you have a deal.
Oh, it's on! I like your style. Alright, but first things first. I need to find an Oni Kabuto to battle with. I've been looking here for ages and haven't found myself a winner yet, so it's time to try somewhere else. Come with me. Saves you worrying that I might skedaddle.
So we're going to go with him looking for beetles by the sounds of it. Exploration knowledge, what do we just gain? Marvellous installation. On Yashuri Island there are two kinds of mechanical devices that suppress Tatagami power. They're the Sacred Stone Mound and the Thunder Bearer Mirror. When a Sacred Stone Mound is attacked, it can fire an electrical current in a specified direction. This current can remove the barriers formed by the Tatagami's will. Okay. A Thunder Bearer Mirror can receive the current fired by the Sacred Stone Mound and fire it back in a different direction. So that's obviously puzzles that we're going to have to solve along the way by the looks of things. Right, where are we heading now for Itto? Okay, just over this way by the looks of things. A couple of things to pick up. We've got to watch out for the lightning. The lightning will hurt us, so we do need to be careful of that. And it can hurt us while talking to other characters as well. Which is always amusing when you finish a chat and then your character's dead.
By the way,
It happens. We've had it happen to us in fact.
What kind of game is beetle fighting?
You guys have seen Oni Kabuto out in the wild, right? Even though they might
I think we
look
picked a
menacing
few
on
up,
the
to be fair.
outside, they're big softies on the inside. Most of the time, they're just sitting there doing nothing. But let me tell ya, once the Oni Kabuto start fighting, they won't let anything get in their way. The grand game of beetle fighting is a match where your beetle tries to flip the other beetle onto its back.
I played when I was a kid.
Hey, it's not
I don't know
just
if we did
some
or not.
kid's game, okay? There's way more to it than that. I have taken part in more beetle fights than you would believe. At least 800. I may have even crossed the 1,000 mark by this point. Anyway, after a while, you can tell a beetle's fighting potential just by looking at its shape, size, and the patterns on its body. But it's not just about all the physical stuff. Oh no, your Oni Kabuto's got to be in the right headspace.
Are we going to
well.
see the beetle fighting, I
If
wonder?
a fighter doesn't have the guts, well, then it's game over. Boy, are you two lucky you ran into me. When it comes to beetles, I'm the expert that the experts go to. I'll show you all.
He does
you
seem
need to
full of
know.
himself, but he's definitely using confidence to hide other things.
That we'll be playing. We're just here to keep an eye on you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, anyway, not a problem. You two might think I'm just tooting my own horns here, but just you wait. I'll make you a beetle expert in no time. And by the way, that kid has one tough beetle. We can't underestimate it. You have to find a real lean, mean beetle warrior.
Okay, so he's not the sharpest horn on the Oni.
Right.
Okay, let me see.
Go and find a beetle.
Ah, there. Let's head to that hill. I'll bet my bottom Mora we're gonna find some major league Oni Kabuto hiding out there.
So, from what we were discussing earlier on the stream, I think we're going to hold off on doing our 10 wishes a day to enable us to 20 wishes on the new banner.
Just our luck. Oh, darn it, they're all gone. Let's hop down from here and take a look. My gut's telling me that there's a king. Look, you see all those purple things? It's a whole pile of Oni Kabuto. Now that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, these?
Oh, what the?
No, the lavender
no,
melons.
Not lavender melons.
They're still trying to find this beetle.
Well, even a pro like myself can make a mistake from time to time. It's okay, just gotta roll with the punches. Let's try somewhere else.
While we're here, we'll just grab the amethyst lamps. Still trying to follow him to where he's going for his beetles. I think he's above us actually here. Oh, beetle. Found one. I think we've got a load of these, to be fair.
See? As long as you're in my company, you're guaranteed to find yourself an Oni Kabuto.
Seems a bit different from the others.
It's on the smaller side, but size isn't everything in a beetle fight.
But you said earlier that size matters.
Just let the expert explain, okay? What smaller beetles lack in strength, they make up for in agility. They usually got a whole bunch of sick moves just ready to whip out when the right moment comes.
Sure, but it doesn't seem to be very energetic either.
Listen, you can never see a beetle's true energy until it's in the ring. It might look a bit young and docile, but that's got its advantages. Haven't you ever heard the saying, don't judge a book by its cover?
Yeah, we've heard the same.
Young beetles that have never fought before
Didn't think it was the same
for
for beetles, to be fair.
Older beetles that have already been through the wars tend to just cower in the corner the moment they see a strong opponent.
I was hoping we'd catch a larger beetle.
Hey, didn't I say not to worry? Come on, just have a little faith, would ya? My experience is telling me that this Oni Kabuto was spawned to be a champion.
Wait a sec, where's Paimon?
Right here! Look what Paimon found!
Paimon's found a beetle by the looks of it as well.
Some beetles and Paimon wants in! It's not like we have anything else to do. When you hopped down, Paimon flew off somewhere else nearby and found this one. What do you think, Itto? It's big and strong and looks like a real fighter. It matches everything you said about a good fighter, beetle.
I think Paimon's made the right choice. I
The
think
one you guys found must
she's
be
found a
way,
decent one.
way bigger.
Oh, you got some experience catching beetles too, huh?
Nope. This is the first one Paimon's ever caught.
Well, looks like you got a real knack for this. You'll be a fellow beetle fighting expert in no time. I mean, not as good as me, but but still.
Oh, so overall not that good then.
Anyway, great.
It's
With both your
massive
beetle
compared
and
to his
mine,
beetle, to
I
be
can
fair.
tell this will finally be the one. This time, I'm gonna win for sure.
This will finally be the one? You've never won before?
Well, you know, that's just life, man. There are so many people in this world who are talented, passionate, but it's no guarantee that things will go their way. So many unrelated things have to come together at once in just the right way to make victory happen. There's this word that really sums it up nicely, actually. It's, coincidence.
As in pure luck? Huh. Guess it makes no difference whether we have Paimon's beetle or not then. Might as well just...
Whoa. let's not do anything
Obviously,
rash
he
here,
doesn't want
you know?
Paimon's beetle to go away. I thought smaller beetles know a bunch of sick moves.
I think both of these fine beetles have a shot at winning. Let's just hang on to them and give them both a try. A true warrior never leaves a good beetle behind.
Yeah, he's
Anyway,
a bit full of it.
Time to head back and get this show started. Man, I am psyched for this. Woo! Let's go!
Okay, I'm assuming we're heading to wherever he is heading to for this beetle fight. Nice. One like and 3 people saw it. Nicely done. I don't generally do premieres, to be fair. It's fine if you've got the time to be in the chat when they premiere, but I don't do them just because can't guarantee I will be. But no, it's good that you're making progress, Dennis. Okay, we are heading up here by the looks of things. Trying to avoid the lightning where possible. We nearly got hit by lightning there.
Finally, you're back! Can we start our beetle fight now?
Yeah, sure thing, buddy. But you better watch out. I brought a real winner back this time.
Don't worry, I'm not scared of your beetle.
So that's his beetle.
Go, Stripey Ghost!
Stripey
I
Ghost.
got this fight in the bag. Let's go, Nimble Ninja.
Nimble Ninja, what a name. It's half the size of the other one.
When did you come up with that name?
Come on, you can take him, little guy.
I don't think he's gonna win.
That's right, finish it!
Thank you for the like, much appreciated whoever that was. Come on, attack. Go, go. I think he's lost. I can't see Itto winning this. I wouldn't say it's the most amazing fight to watch, so we'll say that. Nimble Ninja lost.
Looks like I win again!
Come on, let's use Paimon's
Dang it.
beetle.
It's my 7th loss in a row.
That is a poor track record.
Stripey Ghost is invincible! Even Uncle Itto can't beat him.
I
Poker
won't
battle,
forget this.
Genshin
I'll beat
style.
you next time, I
It is
swear.
beetle battle.
Alright, Paimon, you're up. Time to give Crimson Cyclone a shot. Maybe it'll end this losing streak of mine.
Crimson Cyclone. He's named it for us.
Cyclone!
That name caught on quick. It
Whoa! That one looks ultra strong.
does. Look at the size of it.
But it's still no match for you, Stripey.
Come on.
Alright, little guy. Use your Super Paimon Tornado!
That's a real thing now.
No.
And Paimon wins.
I can't believe it. I lost.
Yay! We won! Ha! Paimon knew Crimson Cyclone would be the best!
It's got a good name though, to be
That
fair.
one
Crimson
put up a
Cyclone.
fight. Woo! It wiped the floor with Stripey Ghost. I know a real beetle trainer when I see one. Way to kick some beetle butt, partner.
Yeah, the boy's not too pleased though.
See? Paimon's got real talent! Of course, Crimson Cyclone has to take some of the credit too.
Why don't we let Daisuke keep Crimson Cyclone?
Oh, right. Yeah. Now that the beetle fighting's over and all.
Hmm?
This is for you, Daisuke.
Daisuke.
For me? You're really giving it to me?
Go ahead, take it, Daisuke. When we finally get back to the city, you can show it off to all your friends.
But will we ever be able to go back?
Of course we will. Trust me. I never go back on my word. Anyway, I got some things I gotta discuss with my friends here. Go play with Granny for a while, would ya? There's a good boy.
Good. The kid doesn't suspect a thing.
You're from
Gotta
the
give
Tenryo
point to
Commission,
Paimon.
aren't you?
Things are cool names.
I
Yeah,
bet
yeah,
you're
I'll
here
give
to
you that.
capture
Yeah,
Uncle
absolutely.
Itto.
Huh?
Hey, didn't I tell you? They're my friends. In fact, they're in the gang. We're practically family.
That's not true. I already know everyone in your little gang, but I've never seen these two before. Uncle Itto didn't do anything wrong. Don't take him away. And not only did he not do anything wrong, he also saved my life. He's not a bad guy.
So what's the story here then? There's obviously something. Well, I said there was more to the story than what everyone told us about.
Hey, some things we don't tell to outsiders, remember? How should I explain?
He's got to give his side of the story,
I'm
otherwise
a real lousy liar.
we're just going to hand him in.
Itto, sometimes you need to just say what you have to say. Don't worry about us.
I guess. Thanks, Granny. Seems I can't hide it anymore. Come with me. I'll explain everything. I'll be honest with you. This thing the Tenryo Commission is investigating, with someone going around taking people and their possessions, it wasn't me. Any of it. I have my own reasons for lying.
To be fair,
about it.
we didn't think it was
I
him.
really didn't want to get innocent people caught up in this while I'm still trying to solve the real problem here. I'm the same as you. I just want to avoid conflict at all costs. But it's just not worth it if someone gets hurt.
So why in the world would you say that you were the culprit?
We're going to save our wishes, Dennis,
Maybe
as
you
well
don't
today,
know
because it
you're
means
Outlanders,
the new banner hits this
it all
evening.
started a long
Our
time
next
ago.
stream is Thursday evening, so it
Story
means
of
we'll
the
have
Crimson
20
Oni
wishes on the new
and
banner.
The Blue Oni.
Hold on a second. If you're talking about that fairy tale...
And we get another
we've heard
200
that
Prima
one
Gems tomorrow as well in the
so
mail.
You already know.
We
Well,
got 600
that makes
today.
things a whole lot easier.
Plus the
So,
update
Is the
Prima
story
Gems,
from
so
the
we'll have
fairy
enough 20
tale really
wishes.
true?
Thursday evening stream.
Everything about the fate of the Oni is true. The Blue Oni chose exile, and the Crimson Oni stayed behind. But the other details aren't historically accurate. Fairy tales are nice
Thing we've just been
stories,
hit by
but
lightning.
there's something they leave out. It's a little thing called the cold, hard truth. The Inazuma of long ago was a dangerous place. If you wanted the Raiden Shogun's protection, you had to have a good relationship with the humans. The Oni are a proud kind, so it wasn't easy for them to ask others for acceptance. Over time, the Oni eventually split into two factions. The Crimson Oni were friendly with the humans, but the Blue Oni, they were more stubborn and insisted on keeping to their own.
Paimon thought you were two different species. So really, you're all one family?
Yep, that's right. There's no real difference between us. We just paint our horns different colors to show which side we belong to.
So why did the Blue and Oni choose to exile themselves?
Because humans were still wary of Oni at the time. The Crimson Oni always hoped to find a way to live in peace with the humans, but the Blue Oni kept clashing with them. Humans didn't see a difference between Crimson and Blue Oni. All they knew was that Oni were hard to get along with. If things were to continue that way, the Oni were never going to get along with humans. And so, the most revered leaders of the Crimson and Blue Oni decided to resolve it once and for all. Over drinks, they swore an oath. The Blue Oni would play the role of evil Oni to help the Crimson Oni integrate into human society. But the Blue Oni's leader gave 2 conditions.
What were they?
First, the Oni must abandon any prejudice they held against humanity.
You can't tell me because you're in the story.
Every Oni
That's
was
fine.
to accept humans in their heart before the humans accepted them. Oni were not to use their strength to mistreat humans, but were also not to stand for mistreatment against themselves. Second, the Crimson Oni were to integrate with human society, but not by trying to please the humans. The Oni were to embrace their own honest characters, their surging tempers, and their awesome strength to win respect from the humans.
So the story that we were told
In
at the beginning is
other
slightly
words, we're
different to
carrying
what
on the Oni
he's saying.
bloodline while also protecting our Oni pride.
I see.
After choosing exile, the number of Blue Oni began to dwindle, until eventually, they disappeared altogether. Since I first heard the story of the Blue and Crimson Oni as a kid, I've heard it countless times in my life. Not once did I ever imagine that the Blue Oni clan had actually survived.
So you're saying the real culprit was a descendant of the Blue Oni?
There is 2 different styles to gain substance.
That's right. Most people don't pay attention to the color of
Is
an Oni's
that-
horns. They probably don't even know that Blue Oni exists.
I just, yeah,
Nothing gets
I
by the Arataki
don't even
gang.
worry about
At the scene
gaining
of the crime,
subscribers or
they
anything.
saw
I
an
just
Oni
see
with
what
different color
happens.
horns than mine. Still, it'd be strange if the culprit
I
really was
get moaned at by other
Oni.
YouTubers
myself
that
to accept it.
have got a lot more followers than me. They moan at me for not asking people to subscribe enough and that kind of stuff. But it's just not me. I'm not that kind of person. One is the fast way, the other is loyal following. Yeah, if it happens, it happens. I don't really worry about it, to be fair. Because the Blue Oni also value their own pride.
Exactly. They would give up their life before abandoning their pride. I've always
Just to create
respected the
very
Blue
why do
Oni
people
for the
should watch you
sacrifice
streaming?
they made.
Yeah, so Dijik,
know
as
the
far as I'm
aspirations
concerned
my
though,
ancestors
I'd be
had for
if
the
I
future
stream and
of
there's
all
no
of
one
us.
watching, I'm still happy.
Our pride does not allow for
I'm
any
more than happy to
wrongdoing.
talk to myself.
You don't steal from other people.
As I said
you
to you
don't harm
yesterday,
other
there was a
people,
reason we
period.
started streaming and making
My
content.
guess is that the Blue Oni was tricked
And it was
or
to give me a
forced
social
into it
life
somehow.
after I lost mine.
But I don't have any
You know,
evidence.
what comes from that comes from that. I mean, no, I don't mind if we get no subscribers or we get 1,000. It doesn't bother me. So you're trying to buy more time.
That's right. If I didn't step in, the Tenryou Commission would have definitely caught them by
What
now.
concerns would I need to
What
address?
does Daisuke have to do with any of this? He said that you saved him so he knows
We've been hit
your
by lightning
story,
again.
right?
He was the one I managed to save from the Ronin after I sent them running from the scene. He was off playing somewhere when they came by and ransacked his house. By the time he came back, his parents had been taken.
That's fine if you're kidding. If there's
The whole
any
reason I'm
concerns,
in
then
this is
say.
to help this
You know,
kid find his mom
I
and
try and be
dad.
as honest as I can be. Why didn't you just tell us that in the first
I
place?
never wanted to tell you any of this. My original plan was to knock you both
I've said it
out
before, I
and take my
enjoyed the
family
story
to
to
hide
this.
somewhere else.
I'm not, you know,
There's
it's a
more to
gacha
this
game,
than
so
just
I don't
one
spend
Blue
any
Oni.
money on it. But
There's a
I
dangerous
enjoy the
group
story
behind
and the fact they
everything that's been
actually
going on.
keep updating it,
I didn't wanna
add
get
more
anyone else
story,
caught
add
up
more
in this mess.
characters. That's what I like
That's
about it.
everything. The whole story. If you don't believe me and want to drag me back to Inazuma City, then I'm going to fight you with all I've
You know,
got.
we started this game
But
because some of the
if you're willing to
subscribers said give it a
believe
go.
me, please.
Normally I wouldn't
Give us a
touch
little
it. The
time.
art style
Once
isn't
I
an
find the
interest
Blue
to me,
Oni,
but ever since we
I'll turn the
started
both of us in.
I've really enjoyed it. So we've just carried on. We've always tried and guarantee 2 streams of it a week alongside our main game, whatever that is that you guys have voted for. Right, I will help you.
Yep, Paimon too.
We do have quite a lot of different games on the go, yeah, but then variety I think is good. You know, a lot of people with many different interests, it helps that. I don't compare games, to be fair, because I don't think that's fair on anyone, including the people that make the games, because everyone's opinion is different. What I say is good, someone else said, well, no, that's rubbish. So there's no point comparing games, because everyone's opinion is so different. I try and be as honest. If I don't like something, like Gotham Knights, you know, when we streamed that and we played through that, I was saying it was something I didn't like. So I just try and be honest about it. The real culprits must be brought to justice. Good morning, E-Player, how are you? Thanks for the like, brother, it was much appreciated.
So, you... all right.
There was a hole in
reasonable. I knew
YouTube
it.
works like this. With
I was
more
thinking right
likes
from the
to
start.
see
These two
more
fine
people are not
folks, they're
playing for
just
the
out
see
here
the
in the
channel.
pursuit of truth and justice, man.
You my fault.
We are gonna get along just
That's a good point.
great. Well, I should tell you,
Honesty
though,
is the best
things
policy.
could
Yeah,
get a
that's
little dangerous, so,
that's just me as
be ready
a
for
person,
anything.
you know. Like I
Don't
say,
say that I
if
didn't
I
know
had
you.
no one watching, I would just be
Don't
talking to
worry
myself
about
anyway.
us.
And as I say, the whole reason we started YouTube
All
and
right, then our
you know
first
streaming
job
was
is to
so I had a
investigate
social
where
life
this blue Oni is
after I
hiding
lost
out.
mine due
There's
to
a
this
victim of
accident.
his
So
that saw him up close,
you know, it is
currently
what it
taking
is.
refuge at Sangonomiya's camp. I figure
You're doing
we can start
fine.
by talking to him.
I'm not too bad, thank you, E-Player. I'm not too bad. Thanks for asking. I'm a little bit worried about this afternoon. I've got an appointment this afternoon. It's an ongoing one that we have quite often, but I'm not a fan. We have a psychological appointment every Tuesday afternoon, and yeah, I'm trying to, you know, give them the benefit of the doubt, but it's to help with the accident stuff, and help with the mindset when it comes to pain and things. But I wouldn't say I'm massively into it at the minute, to be fair. But it is what it is. I've got to be open-minded as much as possible, otherwise it won't work. Thank you for the like, much appreciated. You might have something like people might like to hear from you. I'm okay, Dijik. Honestly, I'm fine. You know, I've been dealing with this for a while. It's for the last 2 years, in fact. So we're all good. I don't want people feeling sorry for me. It is what it is. It happens. You know, we've found new friends because of it. We've met new people because of it. You know, these things happen. It's how you keep going and, you know, how you adjust to life that matters. I'm more than happy to talk about it, but I don't want it to, you know, take over what we're doing or what we're trying to achieve. That's the thing. Oh, how'd it fall off there? Climb up. Right, there we go, we're up. Right, we're heading into this camp. We're going to hear from the victims.
Yo,
absolutely, everyone is valuable. I do share my journey. Thanks for the like, followers, much appreciated.
And Oni.
I do share my journey, Dijik. We've, you know, all the channel updates talk about it.
Not the one that robbed you, though.
Saturday will be 2 years, so we'll talk about there as well. If people ask, I talk about it.
Oh, right. Sorry. I'm still a bit on edge after the incident.
What do you mean by your opinions, or
so anyway, here's what happened. I was just out transporting some goods when a group of Ronin suddenly attacked me. It's not the first time that's happened to me. Usually you just hand over some Mora and they'll leave you alone. At least you don't lose your goods that way. But this time was different. They weren't willing to talk things over. Instead, they took my things and they started coming for me.
Huh? That's totally uncalled for!
I think we're going to be going back to Ronin in a minute.
Begged. Said I had a family to care for, and that my business is our only livelihood.
Oh yeah, if someone asks a question about something, I try and be as honest as possible.
I thought he was going
to
be
be some
the one
things
to
I
finish
can't
me
talk
off.
about.
But instead,
like,
he stopped the others and told
from the
them to let
accident
me
point of view,
go.
there's things I can't talk about, just because of the legal side of it. But yeah, we've had it before. We've had some proper in-depth conversations before on stream. People have popped in, asked a question about something going on in real life, and you know, we've had some really in-depth psychological kind of questions. So was there friction within the group?
Yeah, that got them all arguing with each other. His cohort
Yeah,
said
I'm
that
always
I
up
was sure to
for
retaliate
a
if they
nice,
released me.
a decent conversation.
But the young Oni was insistent that they
As I say,
shouldn't
that's
lay
the
a
whole
finger
reason
on
we
me.
stream, is for the chat,
Things
for
got
the
real
social
heated.
life.
I thought they were going to come to blows.
Sometimes it takes
Luckily,
over the
they let me
gameplay.
escape
Sometimes
with my life in the end, and I scrambled to get myself here where I'd be safe. I never want to set foot outside of here
what
again.
job was I doing? So I was working in a hospital as an A&E team leader for the portering. So we would, you know, take patients around in A&E, move them where they need to go.
Surely it was more, right?
But at the time of the
What
accident,
else
I was
could
a
they
team
have
leader,
wanted
so I
with
ran
me?
a team of porters in
I
A&E.
mean, I can't say for sure. It's not like I asked.
We also did a bit of the security
but what I
side.
did hear them say was the goods are worth more than the merchant's life.
No, not a nurse,
or
no.
something like that.
So a team leader for the portering. So we dealt with moving patients and
after they robbed you?
security side of things.
I have no clue.
and that kind of
I
stuff.
think they're pretty active in the Tatarasuna area.
It was nice. You'd
You weren't
meet
gonna
people
go
having
after
the
them,
worst
are you?
time of their life in A&E,
Seriously, I'd advise
which
against
is the
it.
emergency
There are
department,
too many of
and
them,
yet they've still got a
they're
smile
all
on their
heavily
face, and you know, it shows you that
Don't worry,
people
it's
can
just a bunch
adjust
of
and
no-name
can,
scumbags.
no matter what they're
I got a
going
whole
through,
laundry list of scores to settle
they're
with.
still able to smile and,
These
you
two
know,
islands are
continue.
where they tend to hang around. We're
And that's
sure
the
to run into
important
them at
thing.
Nazuchi Beach sooner or later.
I will say, strangely, when I had the accident, I was taken to the hospital, ended up in the resource department of the hospital I worked in, and that was weird. Being, you know, with my team around me, I was, you know, in the A&E department. That was weird. That was the weird thing. Yeah, no worries, Dijic. Right, we're heading down here. Lie in wait. We're going to lie in wait and see if we can catch the Ronin as they come across this route. For those that have just joined us, we are doing the Itto storyline, mainly because that unlocks the next Archon Quest for us, which is our focus at the minute. Trying to get the Archon Quest done. We need to do this one first to unlock it.
If I'm not mistaken, they'll be showing up.
Oh yeah, as a patient with my own team around me, the nurses and doctors and everyone I knew, they were the ones looking after me. It wasn't nice. It was really embarrassing at the same time. And strangely, because when the accident happened, I was on the way to work.
Yeah, there they are.
So I actually got to work a bit late, but not in the capacity I could actually do anything. But yeah, very, very weird being a patient with your team around you and stuff. Right, we can use Arataki Itto for this. We're going to defeat the Ronin. We're going to use Itto. We will use the other ones if we have to, but we'll try and use Itto as much as possible. I don't know how he works, as is always the case.
Looks like you fellas aren't going down without a fight. Fine by me.
So we'll see how he does against these guys. Doesn't seem too bad. Nice double attack there. More Ronin coming in now, more reinforcements. I don't hold down the attack button very often, but I've just started doing it. Actually, some of the attacks are really good if you hold it down. Okay.
Let's roll.
Yeah, he's actually... Itto's quite a strong character by the looks of things. We haven't really had much dealings with Geo characters. Obviously there's Noel, which everyone seems to have.
Can't catch me.
But other than that, I haven't really had much dealings with them. Well, we didn't need to use anyone else, we just used Itto for the fight, which is always a bonus.
Hey, don't even think about running.
Should have their own brand.
It's
okay.
me, Arataki Itto, descendant of the Crimson
What brand
Oni.
should we have?
I know who you are. From the day we are born, every blue Oni knows their purpose. We all know our fate is one of self-sacrifice.
So that's a blue Oni then?
Oni, You don't know anything about us. Not our miserable history.
No, I understand that.
Or any of our
YouTube
names.
can't get everyone.
Mine's Takuya, by the way.
As I say, the reasons we started are the reasons we started,
because
and
those
you know,
who get
some people I've spoken to and met,
right?
it's very different to what the reasons a lot of people have for starting YouTube.
I never knew the Blue Oni had survived
You
to
know,
this day.
I think my unique selling point
out,
is for me the chat is more important than anything else. I would say that's my unique selling point.
Since you remember the pact
want the
between our
chat to
two
be the
factions,
focus.
I assume you also
But it's the
remember
same as the votes
pride
we have for
share
next
as Oni.
game. I give them to you guys,
So
and
my
you guys can
question
make the
is,
decisions as
how
much
could
as
a
possible.
proud Oni like yourself go and abuse the weak and
You know
plunder
you're
the
in
innocent?
safe hands.
Why
Oh
break
yeah,
the oath that
no,
our
yeah, I
kind
knew I was
swore
in
all
safe
those
hands
years
because
ago?
the people there I knew.
Huh? What's so funny?
Who are you to talk about pride and oaths with me? The Blue Oni gave up everything, just so the Crimson Oni could live peacefully in human society.
So there's a lot of bad blood between the Blue Oni and the Crimson Oni then.
What exactly do you contribute to human society?
And it seems like the Blue
You're
Oni
a blundering
resents
fool who can't hold
the
down
Crimson
a real
Oni.
job, a laughingstock of the town, and worse still, you let them get your vision during the Vision Hunt decree. Protecting the Oni pride? Ha! You wouldn't know how if you tried.
Procedure you must follow, mate,
Disgrace
as a
to the
team leader.
Oni kind.
Oh yeah, there's
Hey,
you've got
come
there's
on,
loads
man.
of stuff you've got
None of
to
that
follow
stuff's a
and
big
do.
deal.
You're the
I
first
mean,
point of contact for the doctors and nurses
You're really hanging me
and the
out to
matron
dry
and
here,
stuff
man.
when it comes to A&E.
Since when do you
and
care
what's
what other
needed.
people think?
Um,
You just do whatever you want.
It was a
It's not like
brilliant
anyone
job. I
can
loved
stop
it.
you.
And I've got a meeting on Friday,
idea
which
of
is
the
actually
kind of
going to
life
medically
my
retire
kin
me
and I
because
have
I
lived
can't
while
go
you've
back and
been
do my job
hanging
anymore.
around in human
So
society.
yeah, Friday's my medical
We were cut
retirement
off from
meeting
the
to
rest of the world.
finalise
We severed all
losing my job
contact
because
with
of it.
And since
Which
then,
we knew was
we've
happening.
had
It's
no
been
place
2
to
years,
live,
but
no stable source
we
of
can't.
food, no
Treatment hasn't worked so far.
no medicine, nothing.
So we knew it was happening.
Besides the oath we swore to uphold in our so-called Oni pride,
it's kind of weird though, knowing when the meeting is now. Whereas before,
that's why you joined a
we
band
didn't
of
really
thieves?
know when the meeting was going to be.
That's
So
right.
I knew it was happening, but
Why
I
should I
didn't really
accept that
worry
life?
about it because I didn't know
Is
when it was
holding
actually
fast
going
to
to
a
be
worthless oath
all
supposed to help
signed
me
off.
provide
Now
for
I
my
know. I'm
family
kind
and
of thinking,
friends?
well, I don't want to lose my job, but I know I can't
I've
physically do it
abandoned our Oni pride.
until we get the physical side dealt with.
I want to live.
It's one of the, I'm stuck.
I've given everything that I've stolen from humans to my community. What I've
That's your
taken will
selling
at
point.
least keep them from starving and ease their pain.
Drive
That's
safely.
what matters
I wasn't a
most.
car. I was on a motorbike. It wasn't a. It was a car accident. But I was on a motorbike. You can say to people to drive safely. I think people know that anyway, though, don't they? You don't need to go to such extremes. The thing is, what happened was the guy pulled out on me when he shouldn't have done. The guy was found guilty, charged. I don't know what his punishment was because we're not allowed to know that. So he was at fault. I was proved that I wasn't at fault.
You make a good point.
And all I would
But
say is,
Arataki
you know,
Itto's
just
the
look.
one who needs to get
That's
that
the big
into his
thing.
thick skull. The blue Oni are
What's
the
the
bad
main
guys,
cases?
so we're expected to do bad things.
You get loads of things. In A&E,
Our
you get
actions
everything.
won't
So you get
tarnish the
from broken
reputation of
arms
the
and legs
Crimson
and
Oni.
broken bones
Unless,
to
of course, this
major
bonehead
heart
decides
attacks,
it'd be a great idea to take all the blame for himself. Completely
strokes. You
destroying
get
the
everything.
trust between humans and the Crimson Oni in the
stabbings.
process.
Yeah, there's loads of stuff you get in A&E.
He's the one
A&E is
that
the emergency
wasted the
department, so anything
sacrifice
that
we made.
happens and is brought in by ambulance, that's
I only had
what's
to
there.
do that because of
So
you.
it can be
I
everything.
couldn't just stand back
People
and let the
from all
Tenryo
walks of
Commission
life.
drag you away.
You can't do
should
anything
get
to save
your
yourself. If
priorities
something
straight.
happens, it happens. You know,
The blue Oni
the
are
only thing that's
history,
made me
alright?
realise
Forget about us.
is
The Crimson Oni
no
are
matter
the ones who must
no
live
matter
on.
what you're doing in your
Why
life,
couldn't you just stay
one
out of
accident
this?
can
There they are.
change
Seize
everything.
them.
And because of that, you've got to live your life to the full. You've got to make sure you enjoy everything you do.
Forget
Don't
it.
work a job that you
This
hate.
was a waste
Find
of
something
time
you
anyway.
enjoy. Because you just
I
don't know
don't
when
expect
you're
you
going
to
to lose it all.
understand me.
That's what
But
I
you
would
could
say.
at least take a look in the mirror sometime.
Sell your expertise. I wouldn't say I'm an expert though on any of it.
He got away! Uh-oh, we need to get out of here too!
They've got us surrounded.
We can't get caught here. Looks like I'm up to bat.
You can't reduce the
Just
risk.
wait here,
You know,
and we'll
I
escape
was
together when the time's
riding
right.
to work on a route
Whatever
I
you
took
do,
day
don't
in, day
attack
out.
any of the Tenryo
I had no
Commission,
issues before.
or they'll be after you too.
And some young lad decided he was in a rush and pulled out when he shouldn't have done. You can't reduce that risk.
Who goes there?
That's the thing. You know, there's nothing I could have done differently. And you can't think though like that either. You can't think, oh, maybe if I'd left a bit later,
Come on,
it wouldn't
man.
have happened.
He won't
Because
get
all
away
you're going to
this
do is
time.
drive yourself
Just
crazy.
give yourself up, Arataki Itto.
You know, there is no way of reducing that risk. It's just one of those unfortunate things that happen. And yes, I'm paying the consequences now, but I've also gained from it. You know, we've met amazing people in the last couple of years that have done so much for each other.
It's showtime!
I won't forget.
You know, my other half gets angry about it, whereas I don't. I don't know anything about how to reduce risks of heart
really
attacks
came
and
out in
stuff,
force today.
other than look after
I'm kinda
yourself.
flattered the Tenryo
That's not my
Commission sent
expertise
so
in
many.
the slightest.
But I still haven't completely recovered from the bean attack earlier. I'm starting to lose my edge here.
Why don't you let us explain the situation to them?
No way. All that would do is send them after our blue Oni friend instead. But I have to settle things with him first, man to man.
Yeah, I'm not a doctor, so I don't know how to, you know, stop a heart attack. I've dealt with people that are having them or have had them
Tenryo butt.
and taken them for tests and stuff, but I don't know how to stop it. That's not my
Thought you'd have all the
area
fun
at all.
without us? Granny Oni sent us. We're here to lend a hand.
Ah, so this is
Maybe
a
we
gang.
can't take him, but we can sure slow him down. Now's your chance. Go!
The gang are here to
I
help.
told you to stay out of this one.
Well, we're in it now. Come on, there's no time. Go, do what you gotta do, boss.
I didn't really think he had a gang. I thought he was making it up, but he obviously has got a small
Watch
gang.
yourselves. As soon as I'm done, I'm coming back for you.
Right, I'm guessing we're going after
Come
the
on,
blue
you two.
Oni.
Time to roll.
Don't let them get away. After them.
The gang are going to slow them down. We're going to go and
You
find the
guys
blue
want
Oni.
some of this? There's plenty to go around. Run for it, boss!
I don't think they're going to do a very good job of slowing them down, are they? I don't think. You managed to escape with the help of Arataki's gang. Bear with me a second.
Boss of the Arataki gang. Being rescued by my own
Still
boys
the
feels
spam as we get
pretty
occasionally.
humiliating.
We're quite lucky we don't get it very often.
I promise to never let you down, boys. All right, we've got some footprints to follow. Let's find Takuya.
It was real touching.
I need to look into a better bot for spam, I
Those
think.
two guys weren't much of a gang.
Something I've got to have a look out for.
It takes Mora to run a gang, okay? They're all I've got for now.
I'm going the wrong way, I've just realised. I just saw them and wanted to collect them. We're heading over this way, it seems, up the path. No, we're not. We're heading round, in fact. So I could hear something. It's over there. What? Okay, I wonder what it was. I could hear something. Right. Where are they? What would... We're going to follow the footprints. I can't see any footprints. It's not helpful if you can't see footprints, isn't it? Are they above us? No, we've gone too far away. Trying to find these footprints. Where are they? It did say we were going in the right direction, but I don't know. Footprints are here.
Is it just me, or are there more and more footprints here?
Yeah, there's a lot of footprints there.
A wrecked cart and some goods. Look alive, we've got
Oh
company.
look, more Roni. Haven't got Itto this time to use. We've got our normal characters. But I think we should be able to deal with these Ronin quite easily. Especially now it's raining as well. Beidou kind of comes in handy when it's raining. That reaction does do a lot of damage normally. Especially if you add pyro to it as well. We'll take a bit of damage, but I think we're handling them fairly well at the minute. One's down. Two's down, three down, one to go.
Seems they definitely don't want us going any further.
All of the Ronin dealt with.
For us up ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do night bar, aren't I? It is happening a little bit more often now than it used to. So I'll deal with that later today. Right, a couple of lavender melons. Need to remember to keep picking wood up because something I don't do enough. I don't do the serenity pot enough, admittedly.
Life here too. Must be plenty going on around here.
Right, more melons over here. We'll grab those.
Investigate. They couldn't have just disappeared into thin air. Unless they're all ninjas or something.
Okay, we've got to look for any signs of where they went. They kind of disappeared in the thin air, is what he's saying. I've got a feeling there was something over here to do.
Hidden entrance, yes!
Yeah, I need to do something like that, Dennis, to be fair.
This is going to be where they keep all the people they took.
I need to look into it. I'll try and do it tonight, this afternoon, after this meeting, if I can. Before I go in, I have a question.
Huh? Fire away?
Did you really understand where Takura was coming from?
Of course I did. Come on,
don't forget this stream is ending a little bit earlier than normal today, 11:30, so we've got another hour, just over an hour, for this meeting I've got this afternoon.
So I'm here to save him no matter what.
But we are back this evening with God of War as we continue to finish the game after finishing the story. Right, that's good to hear.
Huh? What are you two talking about? Are you keeping Paimon in the dark again?
And then, yeah, we've just got to finish all the stuff on God of War this evening and tomorrow morning, and then we should be starting God of War Ragnarok either this week or next, I think, the way it's looking. Right, we're heading into the hideout. The Crumbling Guilt. So, keep the team as it is. They are a lower level. We do need to do some leveling up at some point, but it does mean grinding, and I hate grinding. But I think we may not have a choice very soon. We've got to at least get just the upgrade materials. We can use Itto, so we'll try and use Itto for the majority of this.
It's my lucky day.
Whoa.
Right, more Ronin.
Huge! Pretty fancy for a hideout.
As I say, we could change
All
character, but
acquired by
actually,
less than legitimate means, no doubt.
we'll
All
try and
the
use
more
Itto
reason
as
we
much
gotta
as we
put an end
can,
to this.
because this is his thing. If we have to change because he starts taking too much damage, you will do. 2 down. To be fair, he packs a punch. There we go. Itto wins. Nothing to pick up. Always worth checking this if there's any chests or anything nearby, but nothing in here. Up the stairs we go. Yeah, you never know when there's a little chest or something hidden away, to be fair. Right, another Ronin there.
How come the stairs are over there?
Wow.
We can't go up if we can't reach
This is
them.
a big hideout.
No problemo. That'll be what this mechanism's for.
You're thinking hideout from inside the cave wouldn't be very big, but this is massive. Right, it's been dealt with. Constantly looking to see if there's something to pick up, to be fair. Right, what do we got? Mechanism here.
Oh, it's moving!
That's the stairs move.
Ah, see? What did I tell you? Just trust my instincts.
Oh, I fell down. That's not good. I think it will have to come back. I didn't know I was going to fall down there. That's annoying. Should have jumped over there was a small gap and I didn't notice it and I didn't jump. Always the way. Right. Another mechanism here. There is a chest over here to grab as well. There we go. Nice little chest. Ah, ladder. That's why whenever you're in somewhere like this, you've got to be around to check everything out, because you never know where there's going to be a little chest hidden away. That's the thing. There's something down here. I think that's where we started, is it not? Have we just come full circle? I think that's what we're heading over there, aren't we? We've just done a full circle, I think. Yeah, so that doesn't help us. Or does it? Hang on, it does. Because now we can climb back up the ladder and go across that way. You missed Simmer. Yeah, Simmer was here first thing, he was really early. Okay, so it did work. We can now get across to this side. And there's some enemy here by the looks of things. There's a few enemy here.
Let's roll.
The only downside to us falling down that gap is we've lost our full major ability. Annoyingly. Right, we may need to use some of the other characters here. I don't think Itto on his own is going to be able to win this. Though he might be able to. He's holding his own at the minute. No, he's dropping a little bit of health there.
Is that all you got?
He's trying to see if he can do it on his own. I don't know if he will be able to. Although he's okay at the minute, actually. Let's hold off changing. This is an Itto mission, so I kind of want to use the character we're given. It gives us a chance to learn a little bit more about how it works as well.
My blade. How's this?
Right, we have got his big move now powered, so this should now be pretty simple to beat these guys. There you go. That's them all defeated. Try to play more games. We play enough games as it is. That's why we have a schedule. So the schedule on a Sunday tells you what's going on the channel every week. I think we play enough different games. Shut that down. I think if we'd shut that down, that would have made them people a lot easier to beat, I would have said. Right, there's nothing else to pick up in here. But yeah, I think we have a good variety. And as I say, the subscribers pick what's coming next as well. And I think that's, you know, that's quite important for us. Right, that takes that up. Another switch here as well. We've got a doorway here. Another switch. Okay, so we've got to try and work out how we need to do this. That's that one there, so I guess this one would go the other way. There we go. There is a ladder there to get up. But I think that's where we've been, to be fair. So, why is that telling us to go this way? I think the marker's got a bit stuck. I think we've done what we need to do. There's a doorway there. Ah, we need to go there though, don't we? Is there a way through this way? Yeah, the marker's now changed. We'll have a chest though, at least. There's a guy coming to Genshin with rank system. Oh really? Oh wow. I'll have to have a look at that when he comes out. I didn't. Oh, it's traps. I didn't notice the traps. Didn't notice that earlier. Right, more enemies. We will probably change characters now because Itto is losing a fair bit of health, so let's now use some of ours to make life a little bit easier.
My blade. Get out of here! Why do they never miss?
If we get Bennett able to heal, if we get him maxed up like we have, we can heal Bennett and go back to using Itto again, to be fair. Because we can now heal Itto. Itto seems best if you hold down his normal attack, just hold it down and do a big attack that way. That's when he seems to be at his best. His strong attack. That's something I have realised with him. You're going to stream that card game, it's permanent mode. Oh, nice. Yeah, so we don't play on PC, Digic, so the Epic Game giveaways don't help us. Because we play on PlayStation 5, Epic Games isn't compatible. That's PC only, unfortunately. But I do know about it.
We don't even know if he was taken here or not.
Yeah, but if it's on the Epic Games Store, it only works on PC. We have enough free games as part of PlayStation Premium anyway. That's why we're able to do such variety.
Don't worry, he's safe and sound. Someone's looking after him
but
now.
I think we have enough variety on the channel at the minute. There's no need to start something new.
He's been worried about you. I bet he'll be relieved to see you.
And obviously, the last vote we had dictates what we're doing as main game now anyway. You know, we're finishing off God of War, we're moving on to Ragnarok, and then we're doing Midnight Suns. So that's what the last vote dictated. So that's what the focus is on the live streams. Genshin is always every week, twice a week, because it's something else we're ongoing, but the main game at the minute is God of War. Here's the one you should be thanking.
No, please, no. No need to
You need to download Epic
it's
Games,
pleasure,
Dennis,
really.
because then you'll get a load of free games all the time.
That's what I do.
They give free games away all the time, so you need to download Epic Games.
Self-respecting guy who saw another person in
if people are just going to play later. What do you mean, play what later?
Really? Just one?
As I say, the vote from the subscribers dictates what we're doing. And there is a plan in place now from the last vote. Why did they see so many people?
These vagrants are insatiable. They'll do anything for money. No one dares stand up to them for fear of what they might do.
Yeah, download Epic Games, Dennis, and have a look on there. You have to make an account.
Would they really do anything drastic?
No, actually, because one of the guys, the one with Oni horns on his head, has always shielded us so far.
You have Epic. Well, there's always free games on Epic, Dennis.
His horns look just like the ones this guy has.
Star Wars Squadron, yeah.
At night, he would secretly bring us food and water.
Epic is really good for free games, to be fair.
I don't understand what he was trying to do. Are you a friend of his? Or perhaps a relative?
Relative, I guess.
Oh, maybe there's something secretly troubling him. He seemed different from the rest of the gang. They seem like heartless crooks, but I'd say he comes across more like a confused child who made some poor choices.
Let me put it this way. There are a few things he needs to straighten out in his head, and I'm here to point him in the right direction.
Long demo. Yes, I don't see the point in the demo.
He's lucky to have
Because if you're not going to finish
like
it, what's the point?
Don't worry. He'll be in my trusty hands.
If you go onto the Epic Games Store, Dennis, I don't know what you have to type in to find them, but there's loads of them on there.
Here. Yes, thanks again. You've rescued our entire family. We are indebted to you.
Hang on.
Huh. A child that made some poor choices. Anyway, let's get going, while we still have time.
So Star Wars Squadrons was free. Now Dark Deity and Evil Dead, the game, was also free previously. Fort Triumph is currently free. Saints Row is going to be free from December the 8th. Yeah, there's loads of things. You just have to look on the Epic Game Store. Right, we can grab the chest. Nicely done. Another chest in here. This is why I never rush these places. You always have to look around, because there are chests hidden around everywhere. It's over here. I think that's the way we came in, isn't it? What's down here? Another chest over here. I think I need to be on there to do it. There we go. Another free chest. Okay, we're heading outside. We've got to use the mechanism again. Yeah, it's been free as of the 8th of December. Okay, so that's there. We need to get up there, obviously. Okay, so we've got to find our way to get there then. How do we get across? Obviously we can't pull this while being on it. I definitely can't fly across quick enough, I don't think. We've got to find our way to get up there. Yeah, there's no way we can get across there quick enough.
Don't underestimate the beetle. They can be some of the toughest little guys
we've got to somehow get... I know what we've got to do.
Yes, you can.
I think if we move...
Sweat and tears, that's what. That's how it gets stronger.
There's a reason we can head down here, I think.
From that.
So where's the mechanism here? Can we swing that round? That's the wrong one being swung. We need to swing this first one round, and then I think we can get on. So if we swing this one, there we go. Then we can head back up to where we just were, and then we can get to that final part. So we're just finding a way round that. There should be a ladder we need to climb here. Let's see where it was. There was a ladder we've got to climb. It's not there. The only problem is trying to find these. Ah, there it is. Straight ahead of us. They're back again, aren't they? The spam. So I'm just reporting it. I always report them. I know you can only hide them, Dennis, but I try and report them as well. Just because hopefully YouTube will do something. They are just bots, to be fair. I don't understand what they gain from it. That's the only thing with spam. I don't understand what they gain, because are people really going to click on it? Right, we've got to be careful of the little gap between the platforms, but we can now head up to this area up here. Fall Guys is free. Yes, Fall Guys is free. I've never played Fall Guys. It doesn't... The art style doesn't interest me. Bear with me a second, I've got someone at the door. Sorry about that. With Christmas coming up, obviously, my other half gets deliveries and stuff, and it's always when we're streaming, annoyingly.
Jigs up.
Right,
while you
big
can.
fight coming up. We've got to defeat these guys. Let's turn off this if we can. There we go, that will help us.
Let's roll.
Itto, let's see Itto in his best. If we don't need to change character, we won't. We'll try and use Itto as much as possible. There we go. Is that both of them shut off? I think we shut them all off now. We can swap characters if we need to, but I'm going to try and utilise Itto as much as possible. I think that's the best way. Yeah, PlayStation Plus games update today, I believe, this afternoon. It's normally around 3 o'clock for me. There is a game on there that I've been looking out for ages. I couldn't ever afford to buy it. And now it's free this month on PlayStation Plus. Biomutant. Always wanted to have a go at it. It looked really good. I've just never had a chance to actually play it.
Who wants some of this?
Itto is actually a really good character. He does definitely pack a punch. There might be someone if we actually unlock him in the future, Might be worth trying to add him to the team somehow. Thanks for the like, Will. Much appreciated.
Don't you?
They get money. Did they really get money from it? Wow. Yeah, for me, the PlayStation Store doesn't update till about 3 o'clock this afternoon, Dennis.
This rare paper charm. It's
Once it updates, we'll have them. But yeah, Biomutant's one I've been looking out for ages, but I can't start it yet. We've got too many other things ongoing. We need to finish things to actually, for me to be able to start new things. But we'll get there. At least I've got it ready to play when we do get a chance to.
Don't care about your cute little origami obsession.
You know, after Watch Dogs 2 finishes, we've got Watch Dogs Legion, which I've already started recording.
Aren't you curious what the other
After Bug Snacks, me and Wolverine have got something else ongoing. Final Fantasy, once that finishes, we've got something else after that. So yeah, we'll get to these things. But yeah, the new free games on PlayStation Plus. But then again, I've got premium, so I can do. There's no indie games I can do. This is why we always get a choice. You'll get yourself killed.
Oh, don't worry about me. I made sure that I've got an escape route.
They're going to blow the place up.
You, though. You're going to be buried deep.
We could be in a bit of trouble here.
You've had your fun. Now it's goodbye. My paper charm. Where's my paper charm?
Maybe we're not in trouble.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you looking for this?
Yes,
the Blue Oni took the paper charm.
I snatched it earlier to stop you from doing anything hasty.
When does your PlayStation Store update then, Dennis? Because that, like I say, mine's 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
You're one to talk. What
I think that's just the UK standard
here?
Time it changes.
If you ask me, that sounds like you've already betrayed our agreement, no?
Just give it here!
You done talking now? Huh? You sure? Great, because I'm done listening. Ha!
Well, he did say he packs a punch, and I think he's just proven that against him.
You arrived in the
nick of time. He was confident of his ability of punching.
Huh?
I said stay away, or I'll tear the paper charm.
Hey, okay. Fine. Just calm down. What are you doing?
Just because I won't let him blow this place to bits doesn't mean that I won't do it myself. Unless you want to get buried, you should leave this place now. Take everyone here and get out!
you want to play Biomutant as well, yeah. I'm looking forward to doing it at
why
some
bother
point.
protecting every person you've come across?
No, it's something both of us. We've both decided to do something.
Reason with you.
After Bug Snacks finishes.
Just get out of here! This sacrifice is mine to make. Mine alone! Why couldn't you just stay out of it?
No one needs to sacrifice themselves.
All right, then you tell me. What am I supposed to do? I've tarnished our Oni pride and abandoned our ancestors' oath. Only sacrifice.
That's the thing. If you add in the streaming, the time we stream for, which is roughly 3 to 4 hours most days, and evening streams for 2 hours.
This is between us, Blue Oni.
The amount of time I spend doing YouTube, whether it's editing, recording, uploading, all that stuff, I must spend about 12 hours a day just doing YouTube. It's incredible.
Hey, Tenryo Commission! I'm the one you're looking for. I did it. I'm behind everything. Arataki Itto is innocent. You're the ones in charge of detaining criminals in human society, right? I'm sure you can tell who the criminal is here.
Huh? It's like he's trying to reenact the fairy tale, sacrificing himself for the Crimson Oni.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about. It's me you've been looking for, and here I am.
They're both trying to play the part of the person who did it. But yeah, it's weird they're doing all that.
Around, Itto.
Listen, Takuya, sacrificing
yourself
good morning,
how are you?
Anything.
I don't know how to pronounce your name properly. Please tell me if I'm pronouncing it wrong. Is it
giving up your life isn't going to make theirs any longer.
But good morning, hope you're well. Yeah, this is one of our subscribers a while back said to give this one a go. We tried it and love it. The story-wise of it is really good. Stin.
Don't let your sacrifice stain our Oni pride.
Oh, stain. Okay, thanks for letting me know. I weren't sure. I hate mispronouncing things.
So let's give them a new beginning.
So, subscribers picked this for us. It's not normally my thing. The art style is definitely not my thing. But ever since we were suggested to play it, we gave it a go, and now we guarantee at least 2 streams a week
you need to get yourself behind
Impact.
me and forget about all that self-sacrifice stuff.
Yeah, I saw how it's spelled. I just weren't sure how to pronounce it because the J was the thing I was confused by. In the UK, we don't really have a name like that, so that's why I was asking. just so I didn't pronounce it badly. Thanks for the like, it was much appreciated. But yeah, so we do 2 streams of this a week, and then we also have a main game that you guys vote for as well, which is God of War currently. We're doing that this evening. So this evening stream's God of War, and then tomorrow morning's God of War as well. But we always do 2 streams of Genshin a week if we can.
I'll take care of this.
But I've definitely learned to enjoy the art style.
Go, help them.
And the actual story missions are amazing.
Hey, I got this.
We've finished Valhalla, there's nothing left to stream. We've done it all. Yeah, there's nothing left. If they add anything else, we'll go back to it, but currently we've finished it all.
Forget about me! Just go!
I don't know what else we can do with it, really, unfortunately. I'd love to do more. I think it's an amazing game, but it's just because we've done it all. But obviously we'll be doing Mirage when that finally releases as well next year. No, I know there's nothing else coming, is there? I know, that's a shame. But it's always going to come to an end at some point. But yeah, we've done everything there is to do in the game.
We managed to save everyone.
I'll do a look back video at some point about it all. I'm excited for Mirage, especially after the end of Valhalla. And how they showed off Mirage a little bit with characters and things. I was excited anyway, but also cautious. But the way they ended Valhalla with the Mirage stuff actually made me think, actually, I really can't wait. I think it could be really good. Let's wait a little longer. So yeah, I'm looking forward to Mirage. There's a few games next year that look good. Spider-Man next year looks brilliant. Wolverine's meant to come out next year, which looks good.
That's gonna hurt tomorrow.
Harry Potter
What's up with the looks on your faces?
does look really good, but
okay,
I'm also worried about it. It could be
sure I'd be looking a whole lot
not as good as it
right
looks.
now if it wasn't for that brutal bean attack of yours earlier.
I'm just happy you made it out alive.
Why?
4 games are free, as I'm told on my Discord. Buy me to Mass Effect.
Why would you do this for
Divide.
me?
That's only 3 games.
I'm the guilty one here.
But Mass Effect 1, 2, 3, yeah, it's the Platinum Edition.
Because we're Oni, that's why. We share the same blood, brother. Our parents and their
February, I
parents
think.
them never taught us that
Harry
it was
Potter,
okay to
I think it's
abandon
February. It
family
was
in need.
delayed. It was due out in October.
I just wish you'd come to find
and then
me
they
sooner.
delayed it till February, I
If you knew
believe.
about me all along, then you should have come and
They
asked
did
me
announce
for
the other
help.
day there wouldn't be
I
any
never
more
would've
delays,
dreamed
so I
of turning
think it
you
is out
away.
in February.
Blue
Hopefully,
only
I'm
disappeared
looking
so
at
that they
covering it.
wouldn't
I'm
bring trouble to
looking
the
at doing
Crimson
it,
Army.
but we'll see how it works out.
If I came to
It's
you
obviously
for help,
something I want to look at.
wouldn't that just undo everything the Blue Oni have done?
Just trying to fit everything in as much as possible.
I've always
There's
respected
so many
the Blue
things we
Oni
want
for
to
their
play. It's just
sacrifice.
difficult.
Nothing they
But
did
yeah,
was in
we'll
vain.
put it to the vote anyway. As
It's
long as
only
you guys
because
vote for
of
us to
them
do
that
it,
we
we'll
have
do it.
survived to see today and built a world where Oni and humans can live side by side.
Because once
Honestly,
we finish God of War, we finish
everything
God
that
of
I
War
have now,
Ragnarok.
I owe to the Blue Oni.
We've got Marvel Midnight
And let me
Suns,
tell you,
and then
the
there'll be a
Inazuma
vote
of
on
today
what's
wouldn't
after
see
Marvel
you as a
Midnight
villain
Suns.
just because of the color of your horns.
You say all that, but in spite of everything, you're barely getting by.
It does. Harry Potter interests me. I'm not a
That's
massive Harry
just how
Potter
I
fan.
roll, man.
My other half loves
You
Harry
remember
Potter,
the
knows
pact,
all
don't
the
ya? We're not supposed to
films
suck
off
up
by
to the
heart
humans.
and all
We're
this stuff.
supposed to earn their
She
respect.
knows it all.
Every member
But
of the
it's what they're
Arataki
doing
gangs
with it
have a
interests
tough
me. It
time
does look a
trying
little
to
bit
fit in.
darker.
Take Akira, for
I'm
example.
just
He
hoping the
snores like you wouldn't
spellcasting
believe.
isn't just
Or
press a button.
Genta. He's
It
got a
needs to be more
serious
intuitive
temper
than just press a
problem.
button.
And Mamoru?
So
well,
that's
he's
my only,
colorblind.
that's my concern
Even
really is
Granny
just with
Oni.
the spellcasting.
She got that name for taking me in as a kid. We're all rejects.
But I'm hoping that's a good story. It's meant to be quite open world as well.
We
There's
don't
meant to be
care.
lots of places to go
You
to
want
and
to talk
have a
about
look
pride?
at.
Well, in our gang, we're proud to welcome anyone who's been through adversity with open arms.
But
Ah, don't worry. The Arataki gang's already a bunch of misfits. You really think you could cramp
You
our
don't,
style?
John, I'm not funny, but I
We've
think
dealt
yeah,
with
it
the
does.
Colorado
From what
and
I've
the people
seen,
they
it looks
took
good.
captive.
As
I
I say, I'm
assume
just
the two of
hoping it
you
lives
have
up to
finished
that
talking.
expectation. Temporary Commissioner
Taki,
here to arrest them.
Based on the findings of our investigation, I hereby announce that you are officially under arrest for forceful seizure of people and property. Please do not attempt to resist. All stolen articles will be reclaimed. That means we'll be
Levi
seizing all the
Osa,
goods you
not
passed on
Levi
to your kin.
Osa.
no,
I don't understand
please
that.
don't. Without those goods, they'll.
But yeah, the game, the
It's all
PlayStation
right,
Plus
Takuya.
games, free games
Those
that
goods
are every
never
month,
belonged to
Dennis.
us anyway.
They actually
Don't worry,
announced them
I'll
the
help take care of
Wednesday
your kin.
before.
Now that I know
Normally
the
the last
situation,
Wednesday of the month
I'll
they announce what the
personally
games are
make
going
sure
to
they
be.
never suffer
There's
again.
generally leaks before that.
Might want to put your
But if you
grand
look
plans
out for the
on
last
hold
Wednesday of
there.
each month,
You're
you'll know what
under
the games
arrest
are.
too, for numerous assaults on the Tenryou Commission officers.
Oh, yeah, I guess I forgot about that. But no
Harry
worries,
Potter.
I'll put my gang on the case. My boys will take good care of the Blue Oni.
Yeah, we've already
Did I
arrested
mispronounce
them
something?
too.
I don't remember saying Levi.
Right, yeah,
That's what they get for resisting the Tenryou Commission.
Yeah, I guess it's up to you then, Traveler. Could you be a pal and tell Granny Oni about the Blue Oni situation?
Sure, we'll tell her everything.
Thanks. And thanks for sticking with me to the end.
So,
Once
does he
I'm
want me
out
some
the
kind of
slammer,
spell?
I'll
Okay,
find a way
yeah.
to make it all
Told you I
up to
wasn't a massive Harry Potter
As for
fan.
you two, lending them your
I
aid
didn't get
when
it
you
in
knew
the
full well
slightest.
they were in the wrong means that the
My
culpability
other half would have
extends to you too. But
I know bits of. I
even
watched the
your
films. My
unique
other half. I've read some of the books. I
in the
know
light of the
enough. But
complexity
yeah,
of
I
this
didn't
case,
recognise
we
that in
won't
the
press charges
slightest.
this time.
But yeah, there's lots of stuff next year. I think is going to be incredible.
Hey, wait,
Marvel
unique
Midnight Suns, from what I've seen, has got good
circumstances?
reviews as well. I
Are
was
these guys
looking
like
forward to doing it.
a
Obviously,
big
we'd started
deal or
God of War. We're
something?
going to do Ragnarok first. But yeah, definitely looking forward to doing it.
Okay. Cool. Because I was gonna say, like,
But yeah,
I'm
next
kind of
year
a big deal
there's
myself.
going to be lots. I
you
think
know?
it's all going to be
Yeah, all
finances.
right,
Are going to
see you
be
next time,
the one that's going to
whenever that'll
dictate
be.
what we can and can't do when it first releases. But then also with every new game that comes out, I always give you guys a chance to say, do you want us to do it on release or do you want us to wait? Because if you guys want to play it yourself and not have the story spoiled for yourselves, then I won't do it on release. We did it with Horizon Forbidden West. We didn't do it on release because I asked the subscribers and they all said they wanted, well, some of them said they wanted to experience the story themselves. So we delayed doing it on the channel just so we didn't ruin it for anyone else. So we may have to do the same with Harry Potter as well. If people don't want us to spoil the story for them but they want to watch, then we'll hold off anyway. I don't mind doing it. I get moaned at by other YouTubers and Twitch. What do you call Twitch people that stream? They're not Twitchers, are they? Twitchers are bird watchers. I know you call a YouTuber, but what do you call a Twitch? Anyway, I know people that stream on Twitch and YouTube, and they all moaned at me when we didn't. Lightning! Stop hitting me with lightning. They all complained. They all had to go at me for not streaming Forbidden West when it released. They couldn't understand my reasoning for holding off because you guys said to hold off. They said I was silly for doing it that way because you obviously don't get as many views when a game's been out a little while. But I always give you guys that choice first. So I'm more than happy to carry on doing that. I think that's the best way of doing it, to be fair. Heading down to see Granny Oni to finish this off. I think we're nearly finished this story mission, which will unlock the Archon Quest. I believe. She should be here. Let's go and explain to Granny Oni what has happened, shall we? Twitch streamer.
Yes.
Is that what it is? Just because I wasn't sure.
So,
Because a YouTuber's a YouTuber.
Yes,
I didn't know if Twitch had a name, but a Twitch streamer
don't
then.
be too upset, Daisuke. We will have
Yeah,
the chance
I
to
wasn't
see
sure
him
if there was another name
He
for
and
it, to
his
be fair.
gang may have acted recklessly, but the fact
But
remains
yeah,
that he
as
still
with
helped
everything, we'll
us.
ask you guys first anyway. We'll wait till the new year though to ask the question, just because, although they've said it won't be
Now,
delayed
don't
again,
get any ideas, Daisuke.
it may be.
Itto is a far cry
But
from
we'll see.
awesome. He still caused a lot of
Yeah, the
trouble
few ones.
for a lot of
Wolverine
people.
interests me. If the game is done
If
well,
you ask me,
Wolverine could be
I'd say
amazing.
he's like one of those little Oni Kabuto you kids are playing with all the time. Though he looks fierce on the outside, he has a kind heart. He's not a delinquent, but he'll never back down.
And there's lots of
from a
older
fight.
games I've not had a chance to do yet on the channel that I want to look at as well. So,
but it
like
sounds like
Biomutant
a
as well.
compliment. I can't wait for my
There's
next
quite a
beetle
few. And you
fight
guys always
Uncle
give us
Itto.
suggestions as well. We want to do the Batman
Thank you,
trilogy at some point
Granny,
as well.
for taking care of our little boy.
And the first Spider-Man
I
game.
hope
Haven't done
that
that yet.
Itto and his friends
Although
will
we've
be
done
released
Miles
as
Morales.
quickly as possible.
Yes, you needn't worry.
There's always so
The
much we want to
officials in
do.
the Tenryou
It's just
Commission
fitting it in.
will certainly
That's why I like the
exercise
episodic
sound
content. It
judgment.
keeps me busy mentally.
It's
But
time
at
we
the same
started heading
time,
back.
it allows me to do
We'll be
games
sure
because
to
I don't
visit
have time
again
to
soon.
stream at the same time. So we can get through more things.
Ah, I'm glad that everything was resolved in the end. Things were looking quite dire. But now the future looks bright. Wonderful. Wonderful.
Well, she seems happy enough.
As for the blue Oni, just leave them to me. If there's one thing an old granny like myself can do, it's caring for others.
Do you need our help?
You could get a lot of views when you stream Harry Potter Rise.
Go on
Yeah,
ahead.
see, that doesn't bother me,
I'm
to
sure
be
you have
fair.
other adventures beckoning. Besides,
I don't mind if I get
Itto
viewers
is
or not.
released,
That's why we don't
he'll
always
be
stream on
here to
release.
help
That's
me.
why I ask you guys the question. You know, that's why I get moaned at. Is he always like this?
Oh yes, and you know what?
Because if you stream on
That's
release,
what
you're
makes him
guaranteed to get more viewers.
adorable. Wouldn't you agree?
That's
He
just
does
how it works.
whatever he puts
Oh, yeah,
his
I just
mind
enjoy
to.
streaming. I enjoyed
He's
that social
sincere,
side of it. That's why we
brave,
started.
and
Was for the
determined.
social side of streaming, to be
Back when
fair.
I took him in,
I didn't think we'd ever get over
everyone
900
thought I was
subscribers, to be honest.
most
I thought I'd be lucky to get 10.
indeed.
And I'd be
They
happy at
started
10.
calling me
So to get what we've
Granny
got is
Oni.
incredible.
But I've never been
but-
ashamed of this name.
Yeah,
On
I
the
get moaned at by
contrary,
people because we don't stream
quite
stuff on
proud
release
of it.
for the reasons
Because
I've already said.
Itto is my pride
So
and joy.
it depends on you guys. I'm more than happy to stream. Mirage, I will stream on release.
A
I
long,
probably
long
won't
time
hold off
ago,
Mirage.
in a village lost to time, there lived a crimson Oni and a blue Oni. They were the
You're not going to do
best of
Uncharted anymore. It's
friends.
Fire Mutant. Nice.
The crimson Oni wanted to be friends with the humans, so the
When I
blue
say
Oni played the role of the
I say
naughty
we
kid.
instead of me. I say we
And then
as
he
in
left.
you guys as a collective help make the decisions.
After a long time, the crimson Oni was living happily with the humans, but in his heart, he wanted to bring the blue Oni back home.
Yeah, I know. It's something I've always done. It's weird, isn't it? But it's something I've always done.
Crimson Oni didn't know where to find the blue Oni. His search took him up the highest mountains and across the widest rivers.
But did he find the blue Oni? That's the question.
He found many traces of the blue Oni, but the more he found, the clearer it became.
Like he didn't want to be found.
Oni was hiding on purpose. So just as the blue Oni had once done, the crimson Oni left him a letter.
Dear Owl, I've made lots of human friends now, and I want to have a big party for everyone. I want all my friends to be there. That means you too, Owl. If you don't want to meet me, you can just watch from a distance.
The blue Oni snuck back to the village and hid in the shadows. He saw the great feast and roaring fire and longed to join in. But though his stomach rumbled, the blue Oni remembered the oath of old and kept his distance. Suddenly, he jumped.
Getting all the Order of the Ancients is a pain. It is a pain, to be fair. It did take us a while, to be honest.
Hey, you're
The
finally
only
back.
way it really helps is if you get all the clues and stuff to try and help.
I'll introduce you. It's time everyone met my best friend.
Hey, Traveler! Remember that pit at the bottom of the chasm? You know, the one that the giant pillars...
There we go. We have unlocked the Archon Quest now.
Hyman took a quick peek before we left last time. There was something of light coming from inside. Don't you think that's a little scary? Oh, you've been wondering about that too, huh? Now that we have some time on our hands, let's go and take another look.
Okay, so that's quick. We're going to head off. We are going to do the Archon Quest. We've got time. We've got another half an hour left, so we are going to start the Archon Quest in a second. Let's go and heal first. But yeah, the Order of the Ancients can be a pain. Yeah, Mirage is probably one that I won't ask if you guys want us to wait. I don't know. I might do. I don't know. I try and give you guys every option. So maybe we'll ask you guys and see what you think. So we have done it. We have managed to do two story missions, this stream and last stream. And now we have unlocked the next Archon Quest, the Unexpected Guest. We're going to head to the underground of the chasm to start this. Concerned about the situation down in the chasm, you and Paimon decided to go investigate the area. Only to run into someone altogether unexpected there. Thanks for putting this Discord link up. So, we're heading to the chasm. We're going to continue the Archon Quest. Once the Archon Quest is done, we're just going to move our way down, unless there's events ongoing. I kind of made the decision the other day that we go around and we do the events, and missions-wise, we just pick random ones rather than actually have a focus. So, Archon Quests should be our priority, and then we do the world quests. And then when they're all done, we then do the side quests. Prima Gems wise, we have enough. We have 2,053 plus 3 wishes, plus 2 more we can buy from the shop. We are going to hold off no wishes today, and when the new banner hits, which will be this afternoon, this evening, Thursday evening's Genshin Impact stream, we're going to do 20 wishes on the new banner. That is the plan. Oh, why don't you do your turn? That's weird. Yeah, that is very weird. Okay, so we need to head into the chasm now. So if we head down there, I'm trying to think where the entrance is. Please head to the chasm. Ah, actually, I think we can do it this way. We go here, chasm underground mines. Right, where are we heading? Over here. I don't know what this Archon Quest entails. We've got another half an hour of the stream left because we've got to finish early today due to an appointment.
This place is just as creepy as Paimon remembers.
We're fully healed. We haven't been in the chasm for a while, to be fair.
Paimon wouldn't ever come anywhere near this place.
But it's nice to get back to the Archon Quest.
Hey, look! There's someone over there.
Okay, let's go and speak to her. This is what we've been trying to do the other 2 story quests for, just to get this point.
Traveler and Paimon?
It is Yanfei.
I didn't expect to see you 2 here.
Yanfei? Shouldn't you be at work in Liyue Harbor? What are you doing out in the middle of nowhere?
Well, to be perfectly honest, this case is a little out of the ordinary. In fact, this is the first time I've ever witnessed the bottom of the chasm.
Echoey because we're inside the chasm, isn't
but
it?
before I forget,
There's just a little attention to detail that most
if anyone
games
happens to ask
don't
about me or
think
my
about.
present whereabouts, just tell them you haven't seen me.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Yanfei, you didn't.
No, it's not like that. Look, it's quite a long story. So if you could, please just cover for me. I'll see you later.
Okay, she wants us to cover for her. That says she's up to no good of some sort, or has not told someone what she's doing.
What in Tibet was that all about? Paimon's starting to feel nervous all of a sudden.
If I didn't say already, thanks for the like, but I was much appreciated. I can't remember if I did or not.
Good, now she's gone into hiding here. Or maybe something super scary happened.
Doubt it. Yanfei's a legal advisor after all.
Don't be so naive. The world is complicated these days, you know. We should be prepared for the worst. If something really did happen, we might find ourselves becoming her accomplices. Oh, what a dilemma. Should we really cover for her?
Paimon, you're the one that's both naive and complicated. Oh, look who it is.
Hey, you over there! Yeah,
Itto.
you!
We've just spent some time with Arataki Itto, and there he is. He's my favourite Genshin character. I don't really have a favourite, to be fair. I have a few I enjoy. I like the Traveller, just because his story's complicated more than anything else. Dilute, I think it's quite cool.
So,
I have a character I can't stand the voice of, and that's Paimon.
Wait, don't tell
Paimon's
me.
voice grates on me horrendously.
You're on vacation.
It's the one and only Itto.
I must say, you two are looking pretty good.
This is why we had
Been
to
going your
do
way
2
lately?
story quests before we did this
'Cause
mission,
I have been
before it
doing
unlocked.
amazing.
So we actually understand who the characters are. Which I like the fact that things are locked behind that. If you've not met a character before, you go into a mission and then there you are. How does this work? This is when they act like they know you.
Nice to meet you.
So to do the story
Right.
missions first,
I almost forgot she was
to
back
unlock
there.
them actually makes
Let
a
me
lot of sense.
introduce
And I think it's
you
a very
to
good
Shinobu, the
mechanism,
pride and
the way it
joy of
works.
the Arataki gang.
Oh, another member of Ito's gang.
Let me tell you, she's one of Hanamizaka's best and brightest, so of course she's in the gang. Shinobu takes care of practically everything in the Arataki gang. She can protect you guys too, you know.
A friend of the boss is a friend of mine. You must be the Traveler in Paimon.
So Kuki Shinobu.
Nice to meet you
I
too,
don't know if she's a
Shinobu.
playable character or not. I'm actually not sure. Nice to meet you, Shinobu.
The pleasure's mine. I have a feeling that we'll be working together soon enough.
What's with the mask?
So, Itto, if she's the one that takes care of everything in the gang, then doesn't that kind of make her the gang's real boss?
Are you kidding? Of course I'm the boss. To the 4 corners of Teyvat, there is only one boss of Hanamizaka's legendary Arataki gang, me.
It's kind of named after him, so in a way it's got to be his gang, doesn't it?
That's the dynamic now. A useless boss with an ultra-capable subordinate.
That's similar to us, isn't
Hey,
it?
you know what? Forget it. The average person couldn't possibly understand the dynamics of the Arataki gang. As the leader, I can't let myself stoop down to your level.
Anyway, have you seen a pink-haired legal, mage lady? Wears a goofy hat, knows everything, kind of short.
Are they going to be honest or are they going to lie?
Uh-oh.
Her name's Yenfei. She's a legal advisor from Liyue. I thought perhaps you two would know her.
Well, we do know her. It depends if we're going to tell them the truth or not.
Oh, no. We haven't seen her. We don't know this person at all.
You let it slip the moment you said, uh-oh.
Aha, so you have seen her.
Paimon cannot keep a secret.
No, what gave you that idea? Paimon didn't say anything.
Aw, look at you getting all antsy. Seems I was able to get to the truth after all.
Yeah, Paimon
When
can't keep
someone
a
is
secret
lying,
at all.
their eyes often start wandering subconsciously.
Think of the actual... That's actually partly true. When people lie, I think the eyes dart. Is it bottom left or something? There is actually some truth to eye movement and lying.
Well, she, kind of saved my life, so... Yeah, you could say we've met.
She saved your life? Wait, hold on. What are you two doing in the chasm anyway?
Sorry, Paimon can be a bit slow.
You know that the Sakoku decree has been lifted recently in Inazuma, right? Well, Shinobu wanted to come to Liyue and pick up her graduation certificate. I came along because it's safer to travel in numbers.
Graduation certificate? Did you study in Liyue?
Yes. I studied law at the Tongwen Academy in Liyue. Unfortunately, the Sakoku decree was implemented just when I was home visiting my family before graduation. So I'm a few years late getting my graduation certificate.
Wow.
We were taking care of some errands in Liyue, and the boss got tangled up with some Millilith while we were standing in a line. He was about to get arrested when, luckily, Yenfei happened to be walking past and helped us out.
Yep, if it wasn't for her, our trip to Liyue would have ended with me and the Slammer. So, you know, I just wanted to do something nice to show my heartfelt gratitude.
He can't stay out of trouble, can he?
She said she didn't need my help with anything. I thought there's a chance she might run into trouble here on her own, so I followed her here. Yeah, just in case she needs me to come leaping to her rescue.
So you're forcing her to accept your help?
No, it's not like that at all. Look, I just wanted to protect her, okay? She looked like she was in a hurry, so I thought she must be out doing something important. People can get into trouble when they're out in the world dealing with serious business, you know? I'm just being considerate, really.
Is he now?
Traveler.
Arataki's one of your favourite characters. Is he really? Oh, wow. I do like him, actually. Like I said, we've only just really met him doing that story mission. But he does seem quite cool. Is Shinobu trying to hint at something?
That way.
That way. Maybe she's hinting for me to distract Itto. Yanfei went that way. Why is she making us send him a different direction?
Thanks. I'll go after her. Shinobu, time to roll.
Shall Hizo, Kazua, Bennett,
Itto's
Morak,
coming to your
Tutu.
rescue.
Appreciate the help. Until next time.
How many favourite characters do you have, Dennis?
Traveler, did you just send Itto the wrong way on purpose? Huh. Shinobu seemed pretty sharp. Paimon doesn't think you can pull one on her like that. Or maybe she knows that Itto can be a big nuisance, so she's trying to stop him from bothering Yanfei. Oh, if that's the case, then wow, she really knows how to call the shots. Well, at least this way nobody will be bothering Yanfei. If we run into her again later, we should let her know that we helped her out.
He does have a lot of good favourites, doesn't he?
Now let's go take a look at the crash site from last time.
Okay, crash site is where we're heading to. Perilous Trail Interlude Chapter Act 2 started. We're heading to the crash site. I can't remember where that is, to be fair. Can we get there? No, it's just over here. We fast travel to here. We can then get across from there. Just got to keep an eye on time. And we can't extend the stream today due to appointments and things. So I've got to be very aware of time. There we go. We've got to head down the bottom here. I have noticed when you press circle to slam yourself down, you actually lose health. So I don't really want to be losing health in here too easily. That's why I'm not slamming down. I would assume at a certain height you won't, but when we do tend to lose health if you're not careful. I don't know because I've never played it, Dennis. I honestly don't know. The only thing I would say by Biomutant, from what I've been told from other people, when I talked about doing it as episodic, they said you need to narrate it. Otherwise it won't make sense. But that's some people that I know have done it. they've said you need to narrate it. But other than that, I don't know how easy it is to be episodic. They've done it themselves. Some of them live streamed it, some of them
Thanks
did
a lot.
episodic.
The guy with the weird outfit seemed super outgoing. Normally I don't mind making friends, but
yeah, they just said
I've
it's
got
difficult
work
to understand what's
today.
going on sometimes.
Oh? So what kind of work are you doing?
But it'll be a while before I can do it. We haven't got the space at the minute on the channel to do it.
About becoming an adventurer too.
But I'm more than
Well,
happy
as
to
a
wait. I've
legal
waited this long to play it.
Sometimes I also have to travel in person. I came to the Chasm to deal with a will.
A will?
That's right. I found a will inside an old book. I'm guessing it was left by someone of great importance. It appears he lost a magical device and wished to retrieve it.
Paimon didn't know legal advisors have to deal with that kind of thing. Huh, what a job.
Will execution is also part of my work as a legal advisor. Of course, cases like this are quite rare. The Chasm is not the kind of place you can just waltz into whenever you want.
I don't know, we kind of waltz in whenever we want, don't
So
we?
you do know what kind of place this is.
Whose voice is that?
Who's that?
Ah, I thought I might find you here.
I recognise him, I can't remember her name.
Whatever case you're working on in the Chasm, I'm sure Liyue's top legal consultant can help.
Yeah, so that might work then.
Input.
I don't. You'll have to try and see.
That's funny. I thought we'd established
Yeah,
that
you just
my
have to try and
legal
see, Dennis.
opinion
I don't really know
doesn't count for
myself.
anything when Yelan's around.
Because I go in blind, I don't know much about it. I know enough,
This
but
is
I
Yelan.
don't. You know,
Leah's,
I talk to people and ask them about
well,
it, but
let's just say
I
she
try and
works in
stay
the
away from
Ministry of
anything that's going to
Civil
ruin it
Affairs.
for me.
I can at least
So
say
we still
that
go in
much,
as
right?
blind as possible.
Anyway, she's a
So
friend of mine.
Yelan.
Sure. Coincidentally, I have something to
Someone
do here
new?
as well. Seems chance has brought us all together. You may not know me, Traveler in Paimon, but I've certainly heard about you.
Oh, really? I guess I do have many friends in Liyue.
You're all here on business, and it's my job to monitor the Chasm.
Yeah.
According to regulations,
I would say
should
what I
accompany
tend to do,
you.
Dennis, is I just do
But,
it
as
and
it
see
turns
what
out,
happens and just
I
edit it
have
the best
other
I
things
can.
that require my attention.
I
I'm
don't
afraid I can't
try
join
and
you
work,
this time.
find out if
You
something
may
can be
go
done in
about your
episodic in
business.
advance.
Just
Like Watch
try
Dogs,
not
I
to
just
make
did
a
it.
ruckus.
I didn't even think about it.
That's most
And I do that with
unfortunate.
everything we do.
I was about to
I go
ask
in
for your
blind
assistance.
and just record
Could you
it and
spare a
then
little time to help
edit
me
it as
take
best
care of
as
this
possible
will?
and make it work that way.
For old time's sake?
There are some
I don't
games that
know.
I don't want to do episodic because I
Depends
know
what's in
they're
it for
better
me.
streamed. I think they'll be better streamed.
Fair enough. I suppose
But yeah,
even a guy
most
needs to
episodic
get
stuff, I
paid.
just do it and see what happens.
It just so happens that Madame Ping gave me some nice tea. I'll treat you to a cup if you agree.
I actually don't play any
Why
games
don't you
now
tell me a little
myself
more about
for
how
me.
you got here first?
Every moment
Then
I play anything,
you!
it's recording, it's for YouTube. I don't generally do. I don't think I've got a game that I play for fun,
Here.
and I probably
I
need
know
to get
what
one
you two did. You really tried to throw me off,
because
didn't you?
otherwise you can get a
And
bit
I thought
annoyed
we
with
were
just
buds.
doing everything just for one thing. I think I do need to go back and find a game for fun at some point. It's gonna kill you. Well, they're also my friends.
That's close enough.
Huh? Who are you?
Sorry, this area is part of the Chasm. It's closed to the general
Oh,
public.
she's laying down the law to
Are
him.
you kidding me? I don't see any warning signs or fences. What gives you the right
All I
to
would
keep me
say,
out?
Dennis, is if you've got stuff going on at the
Kid,
minute, finish
Where
that
there's
first.
real danger, you'll
Don't
never
try
see
and
a
have
warning sign.
too much going on.
Paimon never knew this
You know,
place
finish
was
what
so
you're doing
important.
already. Don't rush to start something new if other things are ongoing. It really is an unusual place.
It's true. This is not a place you can just go in and out of as you wish.
Oh yeah,
That's
no, I know who you
also
meant.
why I didn't want anyone to follow me. Unfortunately,
He told me he
you
needed. He
didn't
was trying to
listen.
find you a full-time
The
moderator for your
Traveler
Discord.
has
Did
done
you
a
find
lot
someone who
for
wants to do
Liyue
it
in the
full-time?
past. And Yenfei is a renowned legal consultant.
Because he
in
asked me, and I
Liyue,
said I don't have the
so
time
I
to
can
be
trust
full-time.
their intentions. As for you two,
Hey, what's that supposed to mean? You trying to say that I'm not famous enough and my intentions are no good?
I don't know your background, so I can't give you free passage here. Besides, Yenfei doesn't seem to need your help, does she?
Well, I wouldn't say she does either, to be fair. I'm sure Itto isn't going to back down, though.
How would you know what Yenfei needs? What, are you two joined at the hip or something?
Right. Anyway, I don't need to be a mind reader to see that. In any case, as a visitor from Inazuma, I'd suggest you defer to a local when
Oh,
you
okay,
get.
no worries. Yeah, no, he said
Stick
to me
the
about
local
being at
rules
full-time.
and
I
keep
just said I
yourself
can't.
out of trouble.
I've got too many Discords. I'm already moderator on from YouTube groups and my own
Please,
channel.
try not to be so impulsive. She is right, you know.
I don't mind doing it as and when I can, but I just couldn't do it full time. I think you're going to struggle to find someone who can do it full time, to be fair.
You really shouldn't start butting heads with Yelan.
It's true that we don't know anything about the unique conditions of this place, so we'll heed your advice and leave immediately. But if this really is a dangerous area, seriously, you should put up a sign.
Yeah, I'd probably have a couple of moderators that can't do it full time, because at least then there's people there to cover things and deal with any spam and stuff. I wouldn't worry about having someone full time. It's not worth it at this point.
I'm afraid things might get
And I just think you'll find it difficult to find someone.
Is that so?
But it's your decision.
You really think you can take the two of us? Gotta admit, I like your optimism.
Although you're friends with the Traveler and Yenfei, I'd still suggest you heed my warning.
Thanks for that, but too bad I'm not buying it. If you're so strong, then why don't you show me what you got?
Itto is
Hold on, boss.
trying to show how strong
There's
he
no
is.
need to start a fight here.
We actually know how strong he is from the last story mission we did, and I think he's quite good. I do like him as a character.
You think I was joking around,
the way he works in combat. Can he beat Yelan? Well, we don't know her. What do you reckon? Can Yelan beat him, or can Itto beat Yelan?
Please, wait a minute, you two. This whole thing started because of me. Why don't you just save me the embarrassment and just...
The ground is shaking.
Huh? Uh-oh, it's a...
Hey, stop trying to change the subject. I'm gonna,
Something's happening. That's not good. Whatever that is not good.
Ouch!
I think we all fell down by the looks of things.
What happened? Oh, hey, are you alright?
I'm fine.
Ow. Putting my books under me to break the fall didn't help at all.
I was focusing on my videos, and I don't want to put too much work in his back. Oh yeah, no, I understand that. He told me he wasn't interested in doing it full time. The moderation.
Where are we?
But yeah, like I said, I think your best bet is to get a couple of people who can do it as and when they can. I think you'll struggle with someone full time.
Hey, Shinobu, Traveler, and my savior. Is everyone okay?
Well, this is an unfortunate turn of events.
Hey, so, how far down did we fall?
Probably a long way by the looks of it.
It seems the ground collapsed during our little confrontation up there. Perhaps because we triggered the elemental forces.
Well, don't look at me. If you weren't so rude, maybe I wouldn't have gotten mad.
I don't know how much more we're going to be able to get this done. We've got about 15 minutes
intruders
left.
from
Hopefully
breaking
we can
into
get a little
important
bit done.
places. If telling the
Whatever we
truth
don't get done, we'll
sounds
carry on with it
rude,
on
I'm
Thursday
afraid you're just
evening
a little
anyway.
too fragile.
Hey, life's too short to give in all the time.
Boss, I'm afraid you're not going to win this argument. I suggest we stop provoking her.
I think you should listen to Tutti.
Here.
I'm simply pointing out the facts. I understand how you feel, but you're making my life difficult by starting random fights with everyone.
Looks like Itto can't argue against either Yelan or Shinobu. He's in a real tough spot now.
So Itto and Shinobu are kind of like you and me.
Hey! What do you mean? Don't you dare compare Paimon to Itto!
Whoa, whoa, what do you mean? You looking for a fight too?
Paimon was just saying how it is! Everyone knows you're a bit of an idiot.
A bit of an idiot.
Calling me an idiot? Oh yeah? Well, you're a puny little flying lavender melon, ha!
Flying lavender melon? Oh, that's it! Paimon's mad! Time to give you an ugly nickname! Bullchucker! You better mind your manners, Bullchucker!
Bullchucker.
We seem to be a long way down from where we fell. It's impossible to see what's going on.
Yanfei's looking at the situation at hand, and in the background you got
unlikely we'll be able
Paimon
to climb back up
and
that far.
Arataki Itto just arguing
We'll need
amongst
to find
themselves.
another way. I'm sorry to interrupt your lovely little chat here, but I think there's something you may need to know. The chasm is regarded as a mysterious area in Liyue. It was sealed off for years due to a mining accident. Whatever goes on down here, I suggest you remember this. You didn't see anything, you didn't hear anything, and you're not gonna ask any questions. Save you from getting caught up in
Can
things
ask your
you
best
shouldn't
friend.
know
Not sure if
about.
he's still into gaming.
I won't treat you as hostiles.
That's
And
all
in
for male nurse then.
exchange,
There's only
I
loads of
hope
male
you won't
nurses.
make
Nothing wrong
things
with that at all.
difficult when it comes to keeping secrets. I'll do what I can to find a way out.
Huh? Well, where does she think she's going?
Like she said, to search for an exit. Chances are that Yelan is the best among us at survival and handling emergencies. We should just let her go. I'm afraid I must apologize. I don't typically disclose details of a client's will to third parties, which is why I couldn't tell you the truth. I'm sorry. I came to the Chasm in search of the Fantastic Compass, which is mentioned in the will.
Fantastic Compass,
Many
okay.
years ago, my client gave this magical device to someone ambitious, hoping that it'd be handy
Funny
in times of
too.
need. According to an
Yeah, it used to be
eyewitness
unusual,
account,
but nowadays
the
it's not
person
as
who
much, is
received the
it?
device took it into the Chasm and has been missing ever since. Throughout history, many wars have been fought in the vicinity of the Chasm. Even if that person died in one of the wars, I still wish to do my utmost and find the device and fulfill the client's wish. Yelan's words of caution were not unwarranted. There are dangers lurking in the Chasm. I'm sure you've all realized that by now. Given that we're all caught in this mess, let's try to find a way out together.
Whatever you say, my savior. I'll do whatever you ask. From now on, we're a team. All of us. And as for that big jerk, well... I guess that includes her too.
I think he needs to let it go. Arataki Itto is
works for the Ministry of Civil Affairs,
just
huh?
too much at times.
Paimon can tell she's tougher than most, but... wow. Her job sounds demanding.
Well, that's what she tells outsiders. I can't disclose too much about her identity, but I'd say she's the only person who can handle this type of work.
I'm sure the Traveler can handle it as well.
What kind of lame job would have someone go out to the middle of nowhere?
Oh, Paimon knows! An adventure! Hey!
That's true.
Oh, did Paimon say something wrong? That's literally what the two of us do, isn't it?
I'm the adventurer, Paimon, not you.
You're so stingy these days.
Yeah, hopefully there isn't.
Paimon be an adventurer by association, okay?
Yeah, she's got a point, Traveler. You're Paimon's boss. Take it from me. As a great leader, you should learn to be a little more generous. You know, let your sidekick share some of the glory.
Ugh,
Our
you really
sidekick.
don't understand anything about us.
Paimon, don't take him too seriously. He's just joking.
For the sake of Shinobu, fine.
I'm the boss, so I'll let it slide.
Perhaps this was another sealed location, but an undocumented one. What could be in here?
I've got some food and water on me. If anyone needs some, just let me know.
Great! You know, Bullchecker, you may not be the sharpest tool in the shed, but your subordinate here seems super capable and reliable.
They're just going to keep going at each
I
other,
know.
aren't they?
Isn't she the best? Hey, I am too a sharp tool.
There seems to be an entrance up ahead, with a path inside.
Okay, Yelan's just trying to get going.
Well, let's go take a look.
Now they've finished arguing at least. I wonder if this shows. Does it show up on the map? It does show up on the map. We're all the way over here. Wow. Yeah, we're miles away, aren't we? Actually, yeah. Where are we on here? Just to stay in the middle. Okay. Right, I don't think there's anything up. We've got about 10 minutes, so we'll see how much we can get done. Obviously, if we look ahead and we see there's going to be a massive fight on ahead, we may have to pause. Like whatever that is. That's going to teleport us somewhere, isn't it?
Who would have guessed we'd find a
So
domain
main
entrance in a place like this?
If there's a way in, then there's a way
It's on
out.
hold because he's
Let's
working
go
on
and
text
take
to
a
explain what
look.
I'm trying to do.
The
Oh,
rocks
okay.
here seem to be old Liyue mountain rocks. They're similar to what I've seen in books.
You just need to get yourself a
Domain
headset, Dennis.
must have
That'd make life a lot
existed
easier
for
for you.
quite some time now.
What's that sound?
Oh, it's Xiao.
What's Xiao doing here?
Conqueror of demons. What are you doing here?
I came down from above. I heard a noise, so I followed it here.
here by accident. Wanna team up?
No, I have
You
something
work on
else
that,
to
yeah.
do.
I think that would help you massively rather than having text all the time. It'd be easier to just talk. Is it something important?
I'm looking for someone.
Who's
You
he
shouldn't
looking
be
for?
here. I would urge you to go back as soon
I
as
don't
possible.
think we've got enough time to start the domain, to be fair. Depending on how long this talking takes, I don't think we've got time to do it. And I don't think we can teleport back down here.
Huh. That guy looked pretty tough. Maybe almost as tough as me. Seems like a solid dude.
Seriously, Bullchucker? Where do you get your confidence from?
Should we really be letting him go off on his own?
It's Xiao, I'm sure it'll be
He
alright.
wouldn't listen, no matter how much you tried to talk him out of it. He is super tough, though, so don't worry about him.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Everyone, keep your eyes and ears peeled from here on out. We don't know what lies ahead, so we have to be ready for anything.
Oh, look, I'm happy to say we're all on the same team and everything, but could you cut the little speeches and the whole follow the leader act? I, for one, think I should be able to look after myself.
Boss!
She's pulling him up straight away.
Okay.
I think they make a good team, them two. He's full of confidence, but she knows when to pull him down a little and go, hang on. Think about things. Thank you for the like, it was much appreciated.
Please, you're not a local either, flying lavender melon, so stop trying to sound like one.
Okay, quest complete. I'm just guessing the next bit is the Chasmic Maze. We're going to enter the domain now. I know we don't have enough time to enter it and do it. So we are going to have to hold off, I think. I don't think we can teleport back here again either, because that's where we are, according to that. So there's no point coming away to then teleport, because we can't. So what we'll do, I think we'll just have to end it there. We've only got about 5 minutes left anyway. Did I pick Primo's up? We can't farm. We're in the middle of the Archon Quest, Dennis, so we can't do anything. And I don't think I can get back down here again by the looks of it. There's no fast travel nearby. Yeah, I picked the Primos up. We've got enough for 20 wishes when the new banner hits. But yeah, let me come out. We'll come out and then we'll have a quick chat before we finish for the day. We've only got about 5 minutes left anyway. But we're next back with Genshin Impact on Thursday evening. So Thursday evening, we will continue that Archon Quest. Go in the domain and see what we find inside. And as I say, on Thursday evening as well in Genshin, we'll be able to do 20 wishes on the brand new banner, which is always going to be good. We are back this evening with God of War. We finished the story yesterday. So this evening we've got 2 hours and we'll try and do some of the side quests. I have looked at trophies, but we'll discuss the platinum in this evening's God of War stream. And then we have got God of War tomorrow morning as well, and Thursday morning. Friday, we God of War stream. I was waiting for timings of my meeting, and I have the timings, and I'm still going to work out whether we have time to stream or not. I'm not sure if we do. I'm still trying to work out Friday morning streaming, whether it's going to go ahead or not. But that is the plan for the rest of the week. Thank you very much, Stain. Much appreciated you being here. Thanks for the conversation as well. So as I say, we're back this evening with God of War for 2 hours, and then again tomorrow morning God of War. There is daily content on the channel, and if you did enjoy the stream, don't forget to subscribe. And ring the bell to not miss a stream or an upload. It's a bit of a shorter stream today. It's all because appointments are in the way, unfortunately, but it's just the life I lead at the minute. But yeah, as I say, we're back this evening with God of War. So thank you all very much. It's been an incredible stream as always. Thank you for the likes, the comments, the views, and the conversation. We'll see some of you hopefully this evening for God of War, and if not, tomorrow morning for God of War as well. Thank you all very much. We'll see you soon. Enjoy the rest of your morning or afternoon, evening, wherever you are. See you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.